There must have been something about that in the draft docs about not getting traded 5v3. You've said exclamation mark piss play, but unfortunately you've only given 1 bit, so no positive
that's a 2-bit
inflection there.
perk.
Yeah. Chopper has killed Knife with a snare. Infected has not received any healing. No idea how this retake happened, to be honest. It has to be the fact that Squid is behind them, playing his life and being chased around. And people just entered to chase, and Vega got backshotted. All piss, no play. Does having Capitology as a coach help you win those 3v5s? I mean, can you answer? Ryan? Giggler? Can either of the two answer? Did Cap teach you how to win 3v5s? Definitely not.
Oh.
What has Cap taught you? You should make the bit notification take up the screen. I can hardly see these messages. Hello, I've been investigating your Liquipedia. Is it true your name is Max? Yes, it is true my name is Max. Thanks for...
Shout out to the thorough investigation here.
Yeah. Genuinely, we've got ourselves a fucking Inspector Gadget on our hands or something, like, actually out of this world. You see, Viper Zombie Lord, because they gave 100 bits, they actually got text-to-speech, exclamation mark, piss play now. No, it's actually, the piss play has already happened, Viper Zombie Lord. Did you not just watch the last 3 maps?
It's more of an exclamation mark towel off situation.
Oh my god, Jelly Misu, you've come top 10 for the first time ever. Literally, this has got to be the first time this has ever occurred. Like, this is genuinely a monumentous occasion. And Shift Am has won it all. Oh, Shift Am! I remember this profile picture. You're the guy that exclamation mark played and had a stroke doing it.
The plow?
Yeah, that's the plow guy. Exorcy. I found a couple more pennies and figure you could use them. Hit me with pennies. Hazto with 25. Big ones. Hopefully this helps. I mean, it helps. 25 cents. We're getting to a pretty statistically significant number of cents here. Does the X in CommanderX stand for Xavier?
No, it's actually my name's just Commander and there's a kiss at the end of it.
5 bits for a top 10 finish. Thanks, Jelly Misu. I impacted the probability, so I feel like I earned your money here. All right, so Ryan Ruffle played his life to perfection. Vega is once again fed to Chopper. Julian bobbles with the downpour into RuPaul's Ray, and it's just a wash. Exclamation mark Grunter. I've woken up. Good morning, cat. It's time to play marbles. Not Mashy with a bit.
Guys, you're playing
100 bits if I get
chat.
first place. A horse on a stick. Let my ball come last. I don't impact the outcome of the race, guys. Like, keep giving me money. But at Unter, you've been watching this fight for like an hour and a half. Bold of you to think that I've even been watching the fight. I've just been pausing and unpausing.
Could you name one thing that happened?
I think Riker downpoured RuPaul's Ray, and I'm pretty sure Vega fed twice in a row.
Oh, yeah.
Chopper clutched up. Squid played his life behind. Actually an unlosable 5 versus 3 situation, though. 5 gifted for a 3-peat. Rig it. All right, you've convinced me. I'm starting the race. 59 seconds to get in. Thanks for the follow. QM_D1Mon07. I think if I'm Team Liquid here, I start with overclock. How do we do that with no space? Beats exchanged. Knife has blade to finish. There's no ultimates left. Knight should be the finisher. Vega is actually the opener instead, so that's awesome. Fortunately, Knife is good at the game, so Knife will dash in and just one-shot Squid. This belongs in a Chopper montage. This is what Zira did to clutch the map as well on Colosseo. Just dash in and one-shot our fucking Juno.
Yeah, 1v5, unbelievable.
The actual 1v9, just solo kill fucking 3 people. Fuck you, Zira. You gotta be so good. and apparently Knife can do that on 170 as well, so not really too happy with that. But yeah, Knife can trade Squid, and then he can kill them, and he can fuck up his blade by dashing into the ground. But it doesn't matter, because even if Vega feeds, Knife is good for it. Was Vega first death every single fight? I gotta run that back quickly, actually. People saying RuPaul had a stinker? Alright, we're running the numbers here. Alright, Vega's first death. Next fight.
That wasn't
Vega's first death. No, Knife is first death in this one. That's not true. We're not going to spread false narratives here.
So only 1 out of 2.
What about the last one? He died first again here, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, I'm slightly behind
in the
you.
beat fight. Yeah.
2 out of 3.
How did Chris's tennis matches go? We literally just talked about this. If I control shift tab, will it just open back up? Yes, it will.
Yeah.
There's the answer. Safe to say, the marbles did not help. I got pumped violently. Hope that answers your question.
I think it's pretty concise actually.
Yeah. Are there any stakes for the marbles? It is actually a bit of a love of the game situation at the moment. Kick Vincent 25. Is your kick Vincent 25? Oh, what's happened now? Kihos with the single bit high. Throw a penny at a homeless person and say hello at the same time. Very nice. Heesung, how was the pissing session with Vesta? Play X and yourself against Liquid. What does that mean?
As in sub you and me in.
Why would we play? We suck.
Speak for yourself.
When you find pennies on the floor, so you violently throw them at Unter. Thanks for the 100 bits, Viper Zombie Lord. What's going on here? Why are they just getting chefed up in the neutral?
Yeah, we decided last night actually that I'd bench Kellen, but Kellen would replace CJ. CJ just agreed, but
because Kellen is a top 4 flex support.
Yes,
today in our warm-up scrim, Kellen slept through it. Hawk played tank, and CJ also was late for some reason. So for 2 maps of our 3-map warm-up, Jamal played Juno. It was really bad. It was really bad. So we had the Jamal, Juno, Hawk. Who won this time?
A load of toads.
A load of toads. A load of toads. Top 5 goon. Nice. And then, because we gave Avidity such a catastrophically shit warm-up, they proceeded to go map 5 with Amplify. Poor guys. Don't spend it all at once and gives me a bit. Cheers, mate. Cheers. All right. So to the person that was asking if there were any stakes for the marbles, there are still no stakes to the marbles. But if you love the game, drop an exclamation mark play. Quite frankly, why SSG on top? Thank you for being frank with your poorly worded question, and I have nothing to say.
Where is Chrysler? I presume he's getting ready for a big game.
Oh, is it match day this morning?
Yeah.
What time is it? How long after this stream?
I mean, we're still like what is it going to be like 3.5, like 9.5 hours. It's all.
I think 9.5 hours, just like.
So it's going to be like another 11 hours, maybe.
I mean, if they're the last game, then I'll probably be awake for it, right? Probably during our warm-up. I think we're the first game tomorrow.
I think it's 2 games. No, I think you're the last game again. I think it's like 2 games. Like what? 2 EMEA, 2 North America.
Have I put the fucking wrong time in the schedule, cunt? Oh, maybe because it's 2 instead of 3. Maybe that's
it's 2 instead of 3. Yeah. So you're the last game, but it's the 4th game of the day since the broadcast live. If that makes sense. Yeah.
Not to be like not stream friendly or anything, but I was actually going to kill myself if I put the wrong time in the schedule. Not too dramatic.
Well,
but yeah.
Looks like you're living to fight another day.
How much money can one Aussie have? I can only assume more than me, but thank you very much for the 100 bits. Thank you for contributing to me getting ever so slightly wealthier. Not Mashy, 100 bits if I win this time.
Can't imagine a richness greater than 136 pennies.
200 bits if I win. Fucking hell, keep on upping. Keep on upping that. We can go higher. Keep it going. 45 seconds to get in.
How is Chris coping with the divorce? Well, he's won all his games so far. He's won all his games, and if he wins tonight, might be looking good for China.
I mean, his wife is going to leave him if he doesn't come top 2, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's why you don't have a wife, right? After the Gladiators season and then the Luminosity season, all out of wives.
That's good to know, Spence. I'll try to avoid that in future. Try to avoid pissing off any French people as well. That's a pretty fast track to getting in trouble on Twitch, is my understanding. Thank you, Heesung. Thank you, Gay Horse on a Stick. Tattoo of Unter's choice if King wins. Why are you putting it on King? Okay, tattoo of my choice. If King wins, you're getting a photorealistic tattoo sleeve of King's face today in the interview.
Thanks, Zombie Lord, for 50 bits as well. That's a whole load. That's a bag of pennies.
Bag of pennies, a sack of pennies. That's something that would really hurt if it was thrown at you.
That'll leave a mark, but I'll still take it to the bank. Wait, is Chris still
neutral
married?
was insane.
Yeah. He's still married.
I'm an illusion to Tracer as well. Rocket is so next up, bro.
I've heard that. Oh, thank you, Hadouken King, for the prime.
Exclamation mark play.
Exclamation
Big
mark
ups,
play
Hadouken
indeed.
King. King of the Corn just died. He tried to fly into the corn and it instead cost him his life.
Well, you know, live by the corn, die by the corn is what I say.
People have been saying that. People have been saying that. Thanks for following. No.
Thanks for the 1-bit kiosk with a who needs a bag.
Knife highlights, please. Opening downpour forces a beat, but there's many skills available, so it will be counted. Oh, fuck, dude. That was so close to being a tank aim moment. Like, oh. If I cancel my Sinkilda membership for an Untersug, never mind, I legitimately dropped. If I win, I cancel my Sinkilda membership. What's a Sinkilda membership? Like, obviously I know the place, St Kilda in Melbourne, and I know you're an Australian because you were typing about Dan Murphy's earlier. But like, what's your membership to St Kilda? Like, what are you talking about? A gym, a social club? What's your St Kilda membership? Explain yourself.
Where's Zomba ranked for Tracer
AFL member? Oh, the club, the fucking club. I thought I was thinking about the suburb. I don't.
Probably still behind. Like
that's on me, chat. Folks, congratulations.
Behind Rocket, behind Sugar Free, behind Zero, behind...
Take my life away to a football team?
Probably behind Scissors.
I mean, look, I got the MCC membership offer when I was in America, and I didn't accept it, and now I can't join the club anymore because I'm off the list. So, what did I got? You wait and see, Emmys.
It's probably about where their team is, honestly. Yet. Just like maybe like...
Any good games today? Falcons Zeta last game. It's going to be really good. 9 bits to insert funny onto meme with piss. You got a preference. I see.
Here's one for you. Exclamation mark. Capistology.
Capistology?
No, capistology.
Oh, capistology.
It's like it reads really well, but it's hard to get it right.
How'd I do, coach? What did you do? Oh, the marbles must be over. Let's find out. Alright, how'd I do, coach? Smoggles? Smoggles did not finish. Emmy's Toast did not finish. They didn't even ask, but Jelly Misu actually came 14th, which is an unusually good performance for them. Wow, not a lot of people finished this one. We mustn't have had many sign-ups. We only had 27 people even make it over the finish line. Actually, just a fucking useless run. The love of the game is dwindling day to day.
Yeah, what can we do to revive this scene?
I think we have to go back to Space Race, to be honest. Knocko W, thank you very much for the tier 1. Welcome to the Parasocial Friends Club. Follow 2 minutes ago, sub 2 minutes later. That's go, is what that is. Thank you very much.
Go.
That's go. Exclamation, stop pumping me violently!
Is it safe to say that people who only watch Korea can't see the level of play in NA and EMEA? Yeah, after watching that Alcud versus Vision game, it's safe to say no Korean could understand the level of that Overwatch.
Was it bad?
It was actually it was fun because it was just an absolute fucking bum fight, you know? But it was just awful as well.
I really thought Alcad was going to be good, dude.
Yeah,
I was really convinced.
I was actually really high on them. I thought, oh, in this meta actually, I feel like, you know, Checkmate is legitimately, I think, like competitive as far as like flex CPS go with EMEA, even though it's kind of stacked. Junk Buck out for Helm, you know. I thought it was actually, you know, thought it was going to be really good for him. But nothing this weekend has convinced me that is going to be even remotely the case.
This fight's so good from Liquid, no? I don't know if you still have my
I
stream up.
can mainly only see Ange's face.
Right, yeah, every time a bit comes through, that disappears, right?
That's really hard to VOD review with Ange's face always, you know, pressed against my screen like this.
Thanks for the 5 bits and impregnating me, Nutmashy. Kios, thanks for the single bit, and Gay Horse on a Stick with a much larger thanks. Thanks for the tier 1. Welcome to the Parasocial Friends Club, and you are one of my favorite gay horses of all time. So respect. Candy Cane, how many bits to reveal the comp for tomorrow? Look, I feel like at some if you give me
at any point.
If you give me 500 bits, I'll tell you a exact comp we're gonna play tomorrow.
You'll get back a Duke and King. The only way to get out of gambling debt is to gamble your way out of it.
Genuinely, that's the way that gambling works, right? You need to just go for riskier and riskier parlays until eventually you make it all back.
You start with 1 set fund, and then every time you lose, you up the amount. So then you only need to win once to get all your money back. It's simple math.
Look at this fight, though.
All right, beat Blade on the high ground.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I'll remember this one actually.
Yeah, it's actually quite good. Like, they lose. I mean, they beat Blade to kill Chop Shop, but Chop Shop matched and couldn't kite because the wall was good from Infected. And yeah, quite good, to be honest. No glaze, but that was good. Why is Emmy's Toast not subbed? Like, actually, just rude, I think. Just rude. Oh, the reason you were only using one direction is because you're not subbed, so you had to use channel points to get a freebie. Candy Cane just gave 598 bits and said deal. Okay, tomorrow I can all but guarantee you that we will play. Thanks for another 500 bits. That's like $10 now. We're so fucking back.
Wow.
I can almost guarantee you that at some point. Yeah, like surely we are gonna play Hazard, Genji, Sojin, Lucio, Juno / Kiri. You know, like surely at some point you're gonna fucking see that, right? Like I don't have any direct plans,
and you have to issue a refund.
Yeah, if that never comes out, I promise I will refund you. I don't know how, but like you can literally give me your PayPal's, Knock and Candy Cane. Like, if you don't play that, like you can join the Discord and give me your PayPal's, and you'll get your fucking biddies back. Again, I don't really tell them what to play, so like there is a chance, right? There's a chance.
Sabotaged here. The series has been thrown to make Unter give back that sack of pennies.
The game is start. Shut the fuck up, Nico Twitchstand 2025. You get me with this every time, like without fail.
It's just sitting on stage. I had a peep.
Yeah, I know. He's just always baits. You want to be Hunter's penny daddy? Oh my god. Get help. Yuck. Hey, recontesters? I think they like stall till OT and then yeah. Just don't care. This is a good kite though, like Liquid. What? What? Yeah, you do you, buddy. Alright, and now the map is over because they didn't cap the time. Marbles is struggling? Oh, fuck.
Oh, you just need to go
Marbles
and press Alt on it.
Yeah, nice. You thought Marbles was struggling? You thought that we were down to our last 3 marble heads, but we actually had 119 marble heads right there in the wings ready to play. So, I'm starting it in 59 seconds.
Thanks for the penny, Viper. You want to be my penny daddy since Unter is ungrateful. Yeah, well, Unter's eternally ungrateful.
CJ 500 bits if you play Life Weaver tomorrow. Fuck that, dog. Marble rivals. What are we marbling for? For the love of the game, ironic smirk. For the love of the game. Only 50% of the screen shows the game, and yet there's still more Overwatch on show than the Crazy Raccoon game. That's untrue. There was, if you can actually open your eyes while getting pissed on, there was heaps of Overwatch to be seen there.
That's
10 bits from Knock.
Should have brought your goggles for that one.
Mobile made me buy 5 10, so here's another 10. Yeah, thanks for your last 10 pennies, bro. Awesome.
Screwed by the bit to currency conversion right there.
Alright. Let's spec on marbles. Where's Ryan? Oh, Green Machine always playing, dude. Exclamation mark Saudi. You can Saudi me all you want. Hannah Sophie once again early lead into nothing angle.
2 bits from Gay Horse on a Stick because Unter doesn't want his 2 cents on the matter. Very droll.
Fallen Aims with an exclamation mark play. First time play after the round has started.
Oh.
All right, nicely played, Emmy's toast. Channel points well spent. They could have been gambled up to eventually ban Sloan Cameron, but instead you use them to bastardize my emotes. Oh, homosexual! Welcome. Wondering when you were going to spawn in. Might use this as an opportunity to turn off the air conditioner.
Could Peps have a chance to go to Hangzhou? Yeah, and make a book their own flights. Nah, no way Peps are that high. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. No way Peps are that high. You have to grow up, unfortunately. I think Peps could get, like, maybe top 4, you know? Good few results in there, but I think that's, like, that's for cap, you know? Hopefully they can get there soon. I'll see what you did there.
Homosexual, you did come late.
Well, they've been struggling to finish, so any finish is probably actually a sign of progress.
Yeah, actually, to be fair, it's actually way better that you come late than you don't come at all. So, nicely done, homosexual. Progress is progress. And the Oiler has won again. It's that end of game boost that got it for you, mate. No, do it for Ryan, Emmy. You're in the wrong place. You're barking up the wrong tree here. Oh, don't full screen it. We've got the thing already. Homosexual actually did just miss Crazy Raccoon for 3 maps straight, pissing all over Vesta. I just know Homosexual would have loved that too. Like, deviant little bastard that he is. Like, he would have been all about that.
That comp selection was looking a little bit like his search history.
Are you the GOAT? I think you might be the GOAT. You've got 2+1 wins. Like, what is that?
When's the game starting? A while. I'm sure we've got players out, but we're just getting a whole bunch of clean shots, which implies it's taking them a while to set up. When's China starting? March, I think. I don't know exactly when, but sometime in March. For OWCS.
Are you saying homosexual? Are you saying being homosexual makes you a deviant? Wow. No, I'm actually saying that homosexual specifically, yeah, this specific homosexual is without a doubt a deviant. And yeah, if Omar could come back in to express his disgust at this conversation, that would be great. Well played, J Grant original. You may very well be the GOAT. If we can sneak a final round in before the game starts. I'm actually starting the timer now. It's gonna be a blitz round because there's just no hope otherwise. Wait, what even happened? I missed the first point. I'm just looking at Morello's head. 5 versus 5. They flew around coast. Chopper picks knife. It's just Chopper, dude. It's always Chopper, same as it ever was. Yeah, nice. Not watching this one? You win some, you lose some. And it's over. And it's over. I just realized Unter finally beat a team with lethal on it. What's your favorite race, Unter? Gotta be the Grand Prix, right? Gotta go with a classic. Like, it's local. I'm familiar with it. It makes a bit of noise once per year. Gotta go with the Grand Prix is my favorite race, to be honest. And yeah, beating a team with lethal on it, it felt like a little bit like that Ronaldo cry gif. Just pure, pure bliss. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Ronaldo cry gif. Felt a bit like this, to be honest, to beat him.
Truly equal moments, I think, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, you cannot see because Gay Horse on the Stick just gave me a cent. So that's covering it up. And then the immediate follow-up, Jay Grant Original gave out 5 community gift subs, which is covering up the Ronaldo cry. But thank you very much, Jay Grant. Welcome, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't see the tears because I'm too busy making money. Thank you very much, Jay Grant.
It seems like money truly does make the tears go away.
Yeah, you can actually hide the tears with money. So, thank you so much. Thank you very much, Jay Grant. You're the best oiler there ever was, and this is how I felt to beat lethal. Let me see, Anj, and you cover it up with a cent. For fuck's sake, can't win. Cannot win. All right. Oh, Goon, are you watching this right? Oh, it said you were first, but you're not first at all. They protect the backline by banning Zen.
Good.
And then you thought that they protect the backline here? Is that what you thought this ban was? I think they were scared time was playing.
Sorry, I actually have no idea what they're up to.
Did they ban Wheel at any point in this series?
Let me check for you. Yeah.
I can check. Did they ban Wheel on map 1? No, they banned Tracer on map 1. So it wasn't even like to counter out a Zen. They just, yeah, I guess it was a protect support. I thought it might have been like they're scared of Timeless playing Zen.
It just, yeah.
Timeless plays Zen.
It's just weird that they're like, I know like, these maps were all close, right? In terms of we go to what, overtime on Nabani, overtime on, or like a one-sided overtime on Nabani, overtime on Brute, 3 rounds on this. Just a full hazard mirror the entire time is where it just starts to feel egregious, right? So the Zen ban, if it's to protect support, I mean, sure, fair enough, but it just feels like you actually need to do something to shift the series now.
A load of Toads won like fucking 4 races ago, and they've done it again.
Oh, wow.
And it was on a different map too. King of the Corn and King of the Space race. You could save America a load of Toads. Genuinely. That's insane. 2 in a row is actually ridiculous.
Last game is Zeta v Falcons today, Chris, so it's actually game of the day, probably.
Until where is this GIF from? Waterfall? It's a Peaky Blinders GIF. It's from Peaky Blinders, but I don't know what to search to get it. Tommy Shelby Scream.
Probably do,
Tommy Shelby Gun. Tommy Shelby Gun Head. Like,
really spoon feeding this.
I'm trying for you. I spent like 30 minutes trying to reverse engineer find homosexuals' Twitch profile picture today through Google search, and I couldn't do it. So I just have a tiny little picture of it. But if you have a bigger version homosexual and you can post it in the Discord, that would be good.
Oh, 5 bits. Worst team skins in Overwatch? I don't know. Whose were worst? Maybe Vancouver Titans, actually. Theirs were ugly. Have you just gone to a splash screen on the clean feed and it's just stopped making noise?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
They're probably doing desk fill on the main. That's usually like when that happens. Wait, there is no main broadcast? The main broadcast is down. Oh no, I just don't follow the Japanese stream. We're the main broadcast, that's right. That's why people are watching me.
Oh yeah, that's why everyone's here.
The reason you people are here is because you have nowhere else to go. I forgot.
That moment when halfway through the shift we remember we have a job. Oh, yeah, we're at work, aren't we?
How the hell did you find a Tumblr page just full of this cat? Did you reverse image search their thing? That is gas. Thanks, Playtasuki. Exclamation mark, gently touch and hug homosexual. We can do another blitz. I haven't watched a single fight. I have not watched a single fight. Time must be getting pumped too.
VOD's gonna be good this morning, man.
Wait, I've been receiving bits and just ignoring them. Makes sense since Bliss is on the roster. Let me see, Anj. Hi, Commander X from Viper Zombie Lord again.
Oh, hello.
You have a tiny one. Same. Yeah, I mean, it can happen. Nut Mashy, please give these bits to X since he doesn't complain. You gave them to me. Why would you? Why would you give them to me?
You put an extra step in place, and the extra
I mean,
step
to be
is to get
fair,
5 cents from Australia to the UK.
Xavier hasn't paid me my uncoachable money since we were in Saudi Arabia.
Oh
so
my god!
if anyone owes anyone money, it's probably him owing me. Please give X this one as well. Another 5.
Guys, can I suggest an alternative here? And this might sound a bit controversial, but if you want to give me money, you can just send it directly to me. You don't have to use the middleman here. I give you permission to go around the middleman in this situation.
I didn't watch the fight again. Like, what's wrong with me? Okay, they're up tree. Where is Vega? Why is Vega down there? Like, why is my Lucio just in the enemy team spawn? This is Vega over here, guys. Knock OW, thank you very much for the community gift sub given to Ekik?
Esic?
Esic, yeah, that works. Esic. Welcome to the Parasocial Friends Club, Esic. Thanks for 3 bits, Harzto. Give these to whoever ins the random marbles. It's not a daisy chain where we're not in a chain gang. I'm not passing it along. That's not how this works.
You're the money man, right, Max? We just give you the money and you make sure it gets to the right places.
Yeah. So Vegas actually just in the enemy team spawn in the middle of an old fight. Luke beats Vega feeds. Jelly Misu drops an exclamation mark play well after the round has started. Admiral Raptor, the green machine, he knows the rollouts and is well in the lead. And he's dodging almost all of the obstacles. He's guttering a bit. Emmy's Toast actually hot on his heels, actually ahead of him now. Neither of them capable of getting past the spinner thing though. So looks like we have a hot cream puff in the lead. With a cartoon girl as a profile picture. Oh! That was close. That was really close to a comeback. Very close, Alice Tack, but hot.
Oh, just hot cream puff? Ah, #1 YouTube chatter.
What do you have a YouTube chatter that's playing in my Twitch chat right now?
Puff, yeah, hot cream puff's always have a YouTube chat. A proud YouTuber.
Someone drops the next. That just reminded me that I'm streaming on YouTube. I check my YouTube chat. Someone drops a play and then says, "Does play even work in YouTube chat?" You bum. You gave me 5 bits and said give these to Chris, please. Not happening, Viper Zombie Lord. You gave me 5 more and said throw these at X, Safer Sea Enjoyer. I will. And then Viper Zombie Lord says 5 and says give these bits to your hairline. I think I'm gonna need a lot more than 5 cents to fix this one, Viper Zombie Lord, even with Turkish prices.
Even if I was gonna say, even in Turkey, it might cost a little bit more.
It might need a bit of classic chop and magic. Timeless lost that fight with Vega Third. Hang on. Dude, I've really got to start watching the game. It's like the bits come in, and I'm rude if I'm not acknowledging it. And then you're just damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Chris is after his bits as well.
I mean, Chris is owed now. He's due.
Unbelievable. We've been out both owed Chris money.
Okay, so Vega, actual genius presence of mind to hold on for dear life. X23 Beast gifted a tier 1 to Fairboop. Oh my, the power moderator who could. Welcome back, Fairboop. Thank you very much, X23 Beast. Give these 5 bits to your piss. You know what? I'm going to start the race and take a piss for that one. Good idea. Thank you.
Unbelievable, we're on a 2-minute countdown somehow as well. Unbelievable. This fucking bum as well is complaining he's not watching the fights and he's literally left the VOD playing while he's gone AFK. Does he ever think he might be the problem? Why don't I watch the fights? Do you remember my first house skin? No. Maybe it probably was a London Spitfire one. long before I joined them, so maybe it was, you know, maybe it was an omen. Cheers, Nutmashy. Finally, we can be together now the third wheel is gone. Soul Dynasty Junkrat, you live a life. Can you give these to Unter? Yeah, we'll use it to cancel out the Debt Viper. There's surely a smart way to do this. Surely a smart way to do this. Yeah, I was a big fan of the London colour scheme anyway. Just kind of a sucker for it. The regionalisation worked on me. You back? I hear muffling. I just hear some faint shuffles. Thanks for the bits. Didn't want you to feel left out. Cheers, Kios.
Xavier,
Yeah.
I know there's no such thing, but this is actually an insanely close 3-0, no?
Yeah. You know what I
Like-
realised as well as you walked away, Max, is you've been complaining this entire time you've not been watching the fights, and you literally leave the VOD playing as you walk to have a piss.
Oh, I wasn't going to... Oh, you know, I can rewatch it. They weren't watching. They're watching the marble. So, how'd they win this one? Oh, Chopper. Are they spawn fighting? Fuck are they doing in their spawn? There's a minute 11 on the clock. And they're just... Like, their Lucio is just in the spawn again.
They retake the spawn hold off, they win the previous fight.
I feel like that's shit, no?
I mean, I don't know why people are so addicted to the spawn hold when this corner is actually just, like, egregiously hard to hold. Or, sorry, egregiously hard to push, rather. But you know what I mean.
Seems really... Just seems really silly.
Oh.
But, you know, whatever. I guess just play really close to the enemies respawn and bleed an ult fight and then, like, play for a last. Maybe that's the plan. Like, get an ult out at the spawn and then retake with the ult advantage here.
Yeah, the problem
Like,
is it's
no, you
only
can get touched.
overclock they get out, right? So it doesn't actually feel that great, really. Like, it's not like forcing a beat or a ray or something.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, an ult's an ult, right?
Yeah.
Criminal Annihilation. Oh, there's probably a bunch of bits while I was AFK. I gave bits to my piss. Give these to Heesung for the win, please. 5 bits that just says Unter. Sublaki 55910 followed me. Oh, that's just 5910. Nutmasher gave another 5. I'm your biggest fan, PG. Hope I see you in stage 2. I'm actually not PGE, but I'll be sure to pass the 5 bits along to PGE.
Oh, that reminds me. I also got given 5 bits that I need to give to you as well.
Okay, well, do you want to do the cancel out thing or do you want to exchange bits?
No, we should exchange out of respect.
Okay, yeah, out of respect, we should probably, like, I'll give the 5 to you and then you can give the 5 to me.
Yeah.
And I'll throw another 5 at you because I think I was told to throw 5 at you, like, violence.
Yeah, I'll wear some kind
angle.
of shin pad next time we meet.
Shins? I mean, what made you think that it was going for your shins? I was going for the eyes,
you just look like a guy who can't throw that far.
Alright. So, they just insta downpour clock. Really one of the downpours of all time here from Boston Fine. I'm going to be honest. Like, actually, I just...
Not remotely close to anyone.
molten hot take to go for the downpour when every single player on the enemy team has every single skill.
This is a really hard ult to open with. Especially when because they overclocked as well, right? They just have the overclock, which is a pretty good opening ult. Get themselves through this choke, maybe force some cooldowns, but, you know.
Game time, bro. Game time.
Game time, brother.
Oh. It's like, it was such a close 3-0, but, like, you see moments like that, and it's like, Jesus.
It was, like, close, but they were also never winning as well, you know? And this is why there is no such thing as a close 3-0. Hopefully this one, though,
That's why
might be a closer one.
the Crazy Raccoon was like, you know, that was a close 3-0. 22, 21, 20,
I'm like
19,
10 seconds ahead.
18, 17. I'll go forward 5, 10, 9, 8, 7.
Give it like
6,
a flick of pause and then we're in sync.
5, 4,
Yeah.
3, 2.
Yeah. Stop.
1. Do not come.
All right. Wait, give themselves onto point, but they've lost their hazard during all of this, so Ruler with a chance to take over a little bit right now, bully the rest of them back, and New Era will get off to a pretty decent start, get the first flip off the back of that right now, halfway to a bunch of their ults, but it means we'll be in another neutral situation before we go again. Ruler is getting poked out, and now New Era have to go to the back of their own point, and Ade still pushing this. Body shot on the Juno here forces MCD even further back, and New Era kind of concede this point right back.
Goodness, instant flip, 4-way, New Era, oh, Dodo again! Down goes Dodo early on in the piece. Milgaru, he's blocking up on the high ground, but there is a player advantage for Wei. So as soon as Milgaru is healed back up, he swings back inside, takes down Ruler. Please pin Hex's text. Done.
Now a chance for a retake from New Era, but they're getting pinned in spawn right now. Maka's got a slightly quick ray as well, and Wei seem pretty keen to go aggressively with this on the choke where they can. Won't be until 22% more for New Era to get this one up for themselves. So New Era, but you have to play for a kite, or they just have to play slow enough to get their own ult before really committing through this choke. Ray the hands of Maka, but he's going to press that button straight away. He is aware of his advantage, and Ruler had committed D, which means Ruler is going to have to desperately jump out to this coast. Low HP, but they are all over Ruler right now. A single bar of health will eventually fall to this, but Milgaru threatened to beep off the map, but he can wall climb, remember, so Hazard will be okay. Will drop off again. Oh, this time, though, not so lucky. He's got no hands. He can't hold on to the ledge. I've been reliably informed this hero can wall climb.
I mean, you keep telling me that this hero can wall climb, and then I watch Milgaru fly like an eagle. What is this emote? I can't even see it. It just says the word pounding like a broken image. Is that the emote? No, it's not. Okay, wonderful. Beats exchanged in main. Orbital ray advantage for New Era, though. Ade stuck on the wall of the hazard, and he will fall. So one player advantage for New Era off rip. Who are you? In for the kill all over Archie. Appears that his hands have failed him, much like Milgaru's did in the previous fight, and that is going to be a clean sweep for New Era. Nice ult exchange, 2 for them. They managed to keep 3.
Going to be even ult situation coming back now for Wei on this next retake. They're already up to 81% though, so only one more good fight from Wei probably gets them over the line here on University. All going to be about the DPS ults, really. Downpour's going to interrupt this, but it's Archer who goes first. Defensive ball to try and block this over, but Archer keeps swinging. Response now, but they come out. Dodo's pulled the blade early though. Touchdown aid before he can pull that overclock. And they have to use both DPS ults New Era here. But they've got the fight really. Who are you and Lee Min are trying to play their live series. Who are you's going to blade for this to try and play his life? Ambitious from Who Are You. He gets back to his team, but he leaves Lucy Min for dead. And this means his blade has been used only to live.
Goodness, Who Are You trying as he might to play his life, but Lee Min, no such luck. Ade caught out by Archie, no supports in the vicinity to keep him alive. Bear in mind, Lee Min was already dead. Too much work for poor little Marker to do. MCD gets taken down by the Torps. Who Are You? He's played his life so long, he's actually found another kill on Dodo, but Wei, they're still down in this fight. New Era, they've been fighting for so long, in control of the point the entire time, and Wei have gotten no value from this scrap.
Aid coming back now with the overclock. They nearly have a raid to back this up from Maka as well, so a strong potential retake here. They just need to worry about Ruler with that downpour. There comes the downpour. Ade is going to get locked down, but he still kills Archie. It's a 1-for-1 trade only. Maka is 99 on the raid, but dies before he gets to use it. Important kills from Ruler right now. And New Era, they stay in control. They should be able to clean up this kill, but they are still getting traded. Chase onto the Lucio. Oh, good wall from Ruler. Snipes him out of the air. But Milgaru is still finding kills on point. Ruler's going to come back and help deal with that one now. But he might have just done enough, Milgaru, to get Wei a scrappy retake.
Oh, they keep giving me bits. Like 1 penny at a time. Orbital ray from Marker up onto the point. That actually forces the flip. New Era are going to fully kite this one out. They've made the smart play, because now when they push back in with MCD's ray and Search's beat, it's a huge advantage. Wei, they know the situation they're in. They try to go fast. They go deep, but Marker falls. Lee Min, he doesn't have the beat yet. Who are you guys down? 5v3 already for New Era, and they've played this situation so well. The kite into the repush, playing their lives. 4 ways fast push. Milgaru, he's got a chance at a clutch here. here. The downpour comes out. Dash out, though, and the beat counter from Search. Dodo takes down Milgaru and Wei. They're on the ropes. It's all on Lee Min to secure a beat. A beat blade could be massive here. Beat comes out. Who are you? Does not yet have the blade. He's 1 point damage away. Ade takes down MCD. Who are you? He slashes once. He doesn't secure the kill. He needs reset from his teammates. It's an even trade now. 3 versus 3. Ruler puts the downpour on the point. Milgaru is back. Dodo pulls the blade. A new era secure the cap. Oh, so close to a clutch for Wei, but not quite there.
Yeah, just for 1% makes all the difference in the end. Who are you can't get that blade out while he's got the full overheal on him, and instead has to pull it out mid-fight. Only ends up being able to trade with it. And New Era didn't actually lose a fight since they got in control of the point there, even though that last one was an absolute dog fight. And New Era thought this game might be a bit of a close one, even though Wei are probably favourites on paper. And they take the first round here. Nice little defect and kill by Dodo. And to be fair, we've seen Dodo a few times now. He really has looked like the star of this team, right? Getting through a lot of the work on the Genji. Him and Ruler really seem like some of the bright spots on this New Era side.
Well, Milgaru over to the Wrecking Wheel now. We know he is a good Wrecking Ball player. People chalked him up at the beginning of the season as a Wrecking Ball one-trick, but I feel he's really demonstrated his flexibility as he started to play the tournament. Unlike Tree, who people are starting to doubt his height and flexibility. Anyhow, Wei moving forward. Now they're on the Wrecking Wheel. New Era, they take positioning on top of the point. Milgaru just spinning around looking for an opportunity. He catches MCD in the corner, but MCD, he's on Juno, so he can fly above that slam. Doesn't take any damage from the slam itself.
Now trying to get out in this choke. Search is going to get caught in it, though, and even if they don't get it in the first engage, as they try and come out in that choke, Who Are You just makes mincemeat of that backline. Now they're dealing with this Genji behind right now. Aid with a bit of damage onto him. Just trying to dance around and play his life as Dodo, but he's going to have a hard time getting out of this one. Another kill for Aid. Now they're pushing forward. They want to stagger Ruler as well. Ruler is 1 HP, trying to get that full pocket. Slam will come in again. Ruler's taking so much damage. Surely out of block now. He will fall. And they're moving this forward right to the spawn. Strong start for Wei.
No amount of money could do a hot tub screen. Thank you. Wait, Nutmash used 40 bits to get UnterKiss 1 on the screen. Thank you very much for that. Ade, so low. Almost taken down by Archie with the spawn shot. Milgar is just rolling around having a laugh, though. Got to be so careful versus this Wrecking Wheel. It is so disruptive. And the Lucio Juno comp, the backline, I mean, it can be very slippery or it can be oh so squishy if your Juno or Lucio drop the ball at any given moment. Really, feast or famine in terms of survivability on that matchup can be so easy to feed. Note Vega RuPaul. Anyhow, New Era, they are jockeying for some positioning. They're trying to get bodies on the point. Milgaru, he tries to roll through everybody, but it appears he doesn't have movement quite like Junbin, so he's going to be more of a slow roll, stationary guy. And we do have bodies on the point now for New Era. They're threatening a cap.
Deflect forced out from Who Are You as he gets someone out stalled. Turns onto the Tracer, forces that recall out. Aid now has the overclock going. Damage onto Ruler on the back foot. No ults just yet for New Era as Aid's going to slide onto the high ground. And New Era, they are desperately trying to buy time for these support ults, but the Mines comes in first. That's going to separate and kill Ruler. And now they're looking for all these stagger kills underneath. And MCD's going to Ray. Senile moment from MCD. They had a chance for a retake. Why are we raiding this situation? Can anyone explain it to me?
I mean, the only explanation that I can possibly provide is that MCD saw the big red ball in his face, and for the briefest of moments, he thought he was staring at a Chinese flag, and he just got enraged. Had to throw out his ultimate in response. Blade pulled in, spawned by Who Are You. He's going deep. Beats exchanged by Search. Lee Sumin does not go for the second beat. He actually will go down, unable to pop it. Marker, he's not done though. Pulls the orbital ray. So Wei, they're still trying to scrap it out. MCD is incredibly low on the objective. Downpour on the point. It catches up Milgaru, but MCD has been traded. Lee Sumin will be back soon, so there is a chance for a 4 versus 4 with a beat advantage. Beat comes out, catches everyone. Ade gaps Archie. Ade takes down Search as well, and it's looking like Wei, even without Milgaru, they might be able to clutch this one out. Would have loved to have an orbital ray here, wouldn't you, MCD?
Would have been nice, wouldn't it? Would have been nice. Must be nice.
Must be nice.
Must be nice. And Wei right back in this one there. A bit more of a dominant showing here. And as we go on to City Centre, if they're going to play ball on Gardens, I feel like they're probably going to play ball on City Centre as well. An even better map for it as well. So, time to lean Wei's way. Need to find a way to stop falling into that. Oh, fuck's sake. Need to find another route to avoid that word trap. It's really tricky.
They really do need to find another way to do this.
Fuck's sake.
Thanks for 5 bits, man. Promise to sub me in tomorrow, coach. I literally can't do that. Our roster is locked. Unless you're Hawk.
Or
like, if you're Hawk or Jamal. Yeah, I mean, LeBron is already in, mate. LeBron is a starter. Are you a DEI coach? I don't think I'm a DEI hire. I think I'm something much worse. A nepotism hire. but there is a difference, actually.
Alright, the 6th man has fallen early for New Era here as Archie has rolled out the Torb versus this. So, even player situation now. Aid trying to get a little bit of space on his right-hand side. Is getting forced back by Ruler right now. Now, Wall is behind him. Full pocket coming in, and Aid just managed to slide to safety for now. But Ruler hot on his heels. While this all goes on, though, they are able to kill Archie in the back. Now, player advantage. Milgaru down to half HP as well, so he has to slow it down. Another slide in, and this time, Aid won't be so fortunate enough to escape. And they connect with these 2 kills, but who are you still floating around? Trades one back, not out of the woods yet. Very hard to close out the fight on these points. Wall doesn't connect onto Maka right now. He's awfully low on the high ground. Can't finish the kill, but the 6th man is back! The 6th man takes down Maka, and now Wei, they've lost 2 of their key players, and they have to concede this flip finally.
Goodness, I mean, the 6th man and then the 5th man went down early on, but Ruler was just all over them, taking scalps. Really so good at 1v1 in these squishies, and Wei struggling to find the spacing against him. So Ruler really hunting down so many people. Goodness gracious. Now New Era, they're coming up on a fair few ultimates, but they don't have any of them yet. So in a early fight, oh, hang on, Ade, threatened by the Genji, opts to use his slide to try and run him down, but does not take the mega health back, meaning that now Dodo and Ade are in a mortal duel. Does seem that Maka has come to assist, and he will take down Dodo.
Tag teams in there. It just seems like New Era weren't able to make any kind of meaningful move while Dodo was doing that, so they gained nothing while all that attention is being used to peel out their Sojourn. Now they push forward, but Milgaru's going to fall for it, and Ruler's just trying to hold this choke, keep his team safe behind him, tucked away, keep this point contested. They are so close to conceding the flip that they have to be really careful, New Era, and Age is pushed in. Downpour will come out, doesn't catch anyone though. Now, the overload back from Archie, the little right-click melee combo deletes Aid's overclock right now, and just about held onto the point by the skin of their teeth, New Era. They're going to keep it ticking up.
How do you know the name of Torby? How do you know that that is called Overload? Like, where,
what do you mean? What would you call it?
Where would you learn that? E? Like, that's... What the fuck? I don't even know if it's E or Shift, to be honest. I'm pretty sure the turret is Shift. But anyway, Overload? Like, where on earth did you learn that? Wei, they are down on their luck right now, but they are up on ultimates. They've got 4 for this retake, but New Era not far behind. Double support ultimate to keep them alive early on in the piece. Shift in from Ruler, beat from Search to help him sustain as he's taken rather low. Counter Ray from Marker now. Counter beat from both Lucios. The second beat from Search was that? I didn't even see the beat from Search. What?
I'm not sure. Blade's coming out now from Who Are You to make short work of Dodo, and Wei will eventually get this retake over the line because of that. I thought it went off.
Demented?
Maybe.
Yeah, I didn't even notice it. I think I just saw the end of it.
Yeah, I thought it went, but it's okay. Either way, though, works out for Wei. But they did have to burn a lot of their ults for now. In fact, pretty much all of them, to be honest. And they're going to try and fight quite far forward here. But with Milgaru on the ball, they can't really commit to this forward hold. Milgaru's going to swing through once, doesn't find all that much. Dodo is coming back with Blade, but it's a big open map. Can be hard to find meaningful Blade targets here for Dodo. He's going to try and get on this Sojourn now. Dashes in. One more dash to chase. He's got the Lucio when he sights Deflex out, and he gets a whole load of nothing with this Blade. Just scares him back. Disaster Blade from Dodo. It looked ambitious at the start, and he couldn't match up to it, and New Era get nothing out of this.
Dodo truly going too quick, trying to go 2-3 blocks too far. They had that early space from their first set of cooldowns, but Dodo just would not slow it down. Couldn't find anything with that, was just going to be dashing into 5. New Era, they're trying to force the point now, though. You can see Ruler going rather deep, dancing with death, overclock over the wall. Ade will take down Ruler, but Marker has been traded again, and now we've got Ade once again losing a duel with the overclock to someone in a small room. He is making a habit of this. Dodo takes down Lucimin as well, so Wei's recontest is suddenly looking very scrappy. Who Are You playing his life? Just took the Mega over on the side. Must be Milgaru rolling around on the point right now. Wei, they're going to get multiple touches here unless something goes horrifically wrong, but it is dicey.
Dodo chases out the ball but can't get any meaningful damage in now. They force the recall onto the Tracer, starting to run out of resources here, Wei, but they're getting close to that beat, but still a long way to go yet. God damn it, happened again. Milgaru is 1 HP, trying to get himself a Mega Wow, and the rest of his team keep this point contested. Coming back in, Mines and beat really soon, but New Era have all the support ops to match this as well. Now the Ray's going to come in first. Lisa Min is going to beat Anna. Mines back, Downpour goes out. Does it catch anyone? Just kill some of the Mines, and it does catch Lisa Min. Always getting caught in these downpours, and now Molten Core has come out from Arche, finishes it off. They can't get the touch. And they seal it.
Yeah, look, I mean, these downpours are very nice. Poor little Lisa and Min struggling against the downpours, getting caught out a little bit too much. That final fight, but Marco was actually slow cooking the orbital range as well. It's taken so long. Enemy team was playing so incredibly passively, just like AFK at the back of the point, and there was so much healing to be done. I don't know, like, just so close. But why? You're such an MCD hater, Renault. Like, you're just like so, you're so convinced that MCD is the worst person in the universe.
Have you got any evidence he's not? Has he recently given any pennies to the homeless?
I haven't seen any sense given out by him recently.
Tight pockets, it seems, from MCD.
Thank you, homosexual, for the full-size image of your profile picture in the pictures channel. Appreciate that.
Wondered where that sentence was going at first.
Thanks, homosexual, for the full-size picture of your...
Yeah. It's like, oh.
Get your mind out of the gutter, Xavier. It's a sleeping cat.
We've literally... Unfortunately, that's not actually helped my mind get out of the gutter. I've now just got a worse image in my head.
Deeper in the gutter, worse. Okay, Galaxy OW, thank you very much for the prime. Welcome to the Parasocial Friends Club. Anyone else want to prime up? Take the hint, guys. Exorcy, thank you very much for the 1 bit. Don't know why I'm thanking you for that. Is that Billy Harrington? God, I miss him.
Ooh.
Jimmy took the hint. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Parasocial Friends Club. Thanks for the prime. Come on, Jimmy. You gotta have something. Little totally online reference there, if you even care. Meow meow derp. With how weak the Aussie dollar is, it's probably like 6 AUD.
Finally, you can be a millionaire. Unfortunately, it's an Australian millionaire.
I mean, to be an Australian millionaire, it's like actually having 600k US or something. It's pretty significant. Yeah, dollar's like 0.63, I think.
Did Falcon start? No, Falcon is after this one.
MCD took a picture with me at DreamHack, so I consider him a really good person. I mean, that is virtuous, is it not? That's why you and I, Xavier, we took what felt like 100 photos, and I think I saw 2 of them on Twitter.
Yeah, I don't know what the other 98 are being used for.
Say less
on these good stuff, right?
Less. Play marbles, everybody.
Good night, Viper.
Good night, Viper. Wait, Viper Zombie Lord?
Viper Zombie Lord, yeah.
No way. They gave you a good night. They just gave me another cent.
Classic penny for your thoughts situation.
Penny for your thoughts.
I mean, this has actually been the theme of the stream so far. People trading pennies for thoughts.
Somebody gave me another penny just to tell me that I'm not being wished a good night. Only you are. Alright, starting the race in 59 seconds and pretending to watch this liquid match some more. Time, mate. Don't worry, no stress.
Ooh, I made it. Just in time. Just in time.
So close. Just in time for what, mate?
Some racing. How did Crazy Raccoon beat Vesta? Vesta choked. Yeah, that's right, Saito. Vesta choked, unfortunately.
The classic Vesta choke situation. It's always Vesta.
It's always Vesta. Yeah, I mean, in many ways, they presented the perfect opportunity as Crazy Raccoon just rolled out on some absolute hot nonsense. But unfortunately, Vesta, the least grippy of teams in Korea, let it go through their fingers. Thank you, Kidney Cell, for the prime as well. Very much appreciated.
Riker's downpours are actually like 10x better than Infected's, dude. Like, holy shit.
I'm starting to feel, as we sort of go through all the regions, now, when we're in this mirror, it's actually just, like, hazard gaps 9 times out of 10 are, like, so decisive, you know?
Hazard diff is like a very important thing in these matchups. Like, no disrespect to the Rad roster, but like you look at the scoreboards in those games, and it's like, holy fuck, how much more can Painkiller do in this situation? Like, anytime I see a scoreboard from that team, the guy is like fucking 10, 15 elims above anyone else in the lobby. Like, it's actually ridiculous. No glaze though, obviously.
Keep it to yourself.
Genuine rage. Good to see that you're fucking up your sleep schedule to watch the co-streams. Wouldn't be the first.
I hope you
This is
encourage
the
for Falcon today. Again, I'm going to really try and get my mind out of a gutter with that one, but I can encourage for Falcon today.
You fell off homosexual? Like literally fell off, or like figuratively?
He's literally just fallen off his chair.
Well, I mean, like, he could have fallen off the map in the game,
Oh.
but it does kind of look like he actually did fall off, to be honest. Meanwhile, CommanderX is just taking it from the rear. Jordanian pizza. Oh my god, Jordanian pizza is actually going for gold. Pause. You flubbed it. Please pause, admin. And mute IMO.
Wait, hold on, let me mute you.
When you ask for a pause and the admin's like, shut the fuck up. Mutes you in Discord. Refuses to elaborate. Oh, I just remembered I'm watching Timeless's game, aren't I? Shit, it happened again.
A lot of people
My
were
attention
asking.
span.
A lot of people were asking yesterday. Yeah, if you do any legitimate coaching, and unfortunately, I'm feeling like the evidence is starting
Hopefully
to
this answers
stack
your
up.
question.
Yeah.
That sounds really bad in these days. That sounds like deeply unhealthy.
Do you ever
And,
do
like,
it where
even
sometimes
something
you like the digital version of like going into a room and where you forget why you go into a room? Like sometimes I'll go into a website, I'll forget why I'm there, I'll close the tab, and then be like, oh yeah, I was meant to be doing that. And that happens like twice a day minimum.
Only on stream does shit like that happen, to be honest. When I'm like sitting here like reading chat and this at the same time, like if I'm actually not perma reading 100 flowing messages all the time, I feel like I'm okay.
Surely you don't read every play individually. Surely you can skim some of those.
I mean, it's just like there's just a lot of attention that needs to be divided. Sorry, I forgot to look at the leaderboard. I jumped the gun, and that's on me, chat. How do I join the game on the left? I don't know Fahad 15A, but if you want to join the game on the right, you can type !play. Oh, you mean right? You type !play Fahad 15A.
You're right on my right.
It's alright, man. I always find this is when I'm figuring out my left and right, I hold my hand up like this, and if you know that it's your left hand, it makes an L.
Wait, you know, so one of the girls I used to live with at uni, unironically, couldn't do left and right without that. Like, full-grown woman had to do it every single time.
You have like some sort of intellectual. What is that? Like,
she was like, I just can't do it. I need to do the thing, and I was like, you have problems. How are you at university?
You are unemployable, is what you are. Like,
it's fair to say, did meet her on my course, which was a media course, so maybe that explains some of it.
that checks out.
Prediction for Falcon Zeta. 3-1 Zeta is my prediction. Could she drive? She didn't have a car, but I don't know if she just didn't have a car. I think she couldn't drive, actually.
Maybe she didn't.
Which is probably for the
didn't
best,
have a car
really.
because of those petrol laws, you know. ULEDs, camera stuff. Like those existed 10 years ago when you were in school. Squid is so good! Every time they're down, Squid is playing his life and then getting a trade frag.
Oh, wait,
and
is
then
this
Luke
the
Minnow
end of
Theory
Route
has the beat to
66?
clutch. It's Route 2nd. We haven't even
Route
got to the
second, yeah,
generational clutch.
No, that's what I mean. Like that, I think that was the bigger one, actually. That one. I mean, he does.
I think the one where he clutched with Julian Bubbles and killed everyone was insane, but Luke's actually done. I mean, not Luke. Fucking Squid's actually done such an unreal job of playing his life and carrying late game like twice in a row. No glaze though.
Keep not glazing.
Ryan, if you can hear this, I am actually glazing you. Fucking awesome job. But you know, no glaze. I knew someone that couldn't count coins at all. I mean, it's hard to count.
I mean, Max, you're a guy who's literally just bathing in coins right now. Could you count the coins around you?
I actually can't be asked to count them on the side, but you're such a good boy, Ryan. Who's a good boy, Ryan? Moving on.
All right, on to Rialto here. So Way's pick, and they're going to follow up with a Lucio ban to try and get away with an Anakiri backline. A new era. Going to oblige as well. Anakiri from them, but this time Ruler making his way onto the Diva. And surely a surprising take. And Archie's walked all the way out of spawn on a Hanzo.
Jeez, sticking the first point Hanzo pick. Actually, a bit of a controversial one. Ruler sticking the Diva as well, so apparently New Era, they have a completely alternative attack strategy here that doesn't revolve around playing the extremely meta hero. They are breaking the meta. Pepe and Familgaru, right? That's what this is?
That's right, yeah.
The teams right here? Yeah, just making real sure. Dodo over on the side, on the Echo, taking a hell of a lot of damage, nearly falling off the map, but eventually being pushed out of the scene. Ade and Who Are You together side fighting them, and New Era just not able to secure that flank. Lucario Wu, thanks for the prime. Welcome to the Pro Social.
Oh, good wall.
It's not a prime, it's a tier 1.
Catches him out. He'll lose the mech as a result, and now Way they can just push forward, send New Era into a full reset off the back of that one. Complete control, looking for a few late stagger kills here if they can find anything too. Naden will connect onto MCD, but just about okay. But Who Are You's above him. Disruptor shot goes in as well, and MCD has survived, got himself back in spawn. Now a chance of a repush here from New Era. Nano Kitsune rushes nearly up for both teams.
Thanks for the prime, Xavier's lawyer. Welcome back to 6 months. Ade pops the rail, close range with Dodo. Dodo going for a unusual path as well. Close range, low ground on the Echo, but if it works, it works. It hasn't really accomplished much of anything yet, so I'm not really sure whether we're in the it works or it doesn't work camp yet, but we will see. Rail again catches nothing. Nano boost onto Dodo from the low ground. He's searching for a target, but he's completely lost. The fact that Search is not in the lobby right now is not helping his case. He has to use the copy just to stay alive. Full stickies onto the Kiriko, but I believe those were Suzu'd off. He's copied the Kiri though, and now he's juking it out in the back. Heal someone. Okay, now you can't heal someone because they're antied. Heal someone. Surely you charge your ult. Forget about it. No ult from Dodo, but a few meters on the board. And a dead MCD.
Just as it starts to open up for New Era on this Rialto, MCD's going to lose his head, literally and figuratively. Gets Rush back on point from Lee Soo-min. This one will connect all over Ruler with that. They'll clean this up. They should be able to take care of Dodo behind. Will be no escape for Dodo this time. Ade taking his time, make sure not to get traded. And they are back in control. 1 minute 20 seconds only left from New Era. They're starting to run out of options here.
Starting to look pretty tough for New Era. Nothing in the bank. Dodo swapping over to the Genji. Maybe they're starting to regret their Hanzo Echo Diva offense. But it's no time to cry over spilled milk because we've got Kivas pushing the side right now, doing a whole lot of nothing, but eventually creeping up with Dodo. Hitting a headshot there on the Ana, getting naded. No Suzy Q for themselves. No interest in de-peeking and preserving that Suzy Q. Just keep on shooting, buddy. And Dodo now on the side. Critical HP. Who Are You? Blades in main. Good for it. Jukes to sleep. Gets a second on Ruler, gets a third, so that's going to be an easy fight win for Wei. And look at this last fight, they've got Nano Clock for the final turn, and Ruler only has the downfall.
Dodo stuck behind here. This has late death written all over it. And now we're going to have one more shot. Ruler's going to have that downpour. Maybe a Kitsune Rush, maybe an overclock. They can get to a few of these ults, but really this Nano overclock could be brutal from Wei. And look, they're going early. Look at Maka already in air on the left. There we go. Slide in. Downpour as well. Ade will get slept, but he hits the execution first. So only a 1-for-1 trade out of that Nano overclock, but Pepe is able to follow up with another kill. They're still pushing forward to spawn right now. 5 seconds left. Can anyone get the touch here from New Era? They're still getting stuffed at the choke. The card's pretty far back. Can he make it? No. Forward fight does its job.
Wise timing. Yeah. Good timing for a forward fight there. Enemy team had to touch the cart. They go ridiculously forward. Might not be the best positions, but a little bit unexpected and denies the touch. So even if the trades aren't perfect, I mean, it gets the job done. And that's, I mean, it's not the map yet, right? They did push the cart a little further than where you see it on the screen. But
like halfway through this final third. That's a really confusing way to describe it, I feel like, actually. It got like 15 meters further ahead than where we saw it finish. That's more like it.
Kat is asking, will homosexual be attending EWC? My understanding is that if we all Saudi homosexual enough, then homosexual will eventually attend EWC. We can check in with Fahad 15A about this one if you're still here, Fahad.
All right. Looks like more Anakiri this time. No Diva shenanigans. No Hanzo shenanigans as well from New Era on the defense. They've well and truly learnt their lesson. And they now need an impeccable hold to turn this one around here. So it looks like Wei in pole position to tie up the series. They're going to have lots of big combos here. Nano Barrage, Nano Blade. Now, will surely give them at least one fight win across the course of their opening 4 minutes here. So really need a couple of miracles, followed by a series of more miracles out of New Era here to get this hold.
What do you mean by that, homosexual? And fuck you, Emmy's Toes, for fucking up the perfect wall of exclamation mark Saudi homosexual. Unbelievable. Oh my god, my top guy in the chat, long time no see. My favorite skinny inspiration. Anyhow, one fight is all we really need to see out of Wei in order for this map to end. Marker gets himself pre-fighted though. Respect to that. Take the ego duel, man. You got so much time in the bank. Just go for it, buddy. Just go for it.
Plenty of time. Why not waste some of it here? And Maka's going to respawn. Nice and easy for New Era on that one. It's going to be a Genji Kiriko taking the flank for Wei now. And look at Ade. He's just taken his angle already. Going to go deep, even deeper actually, get himself onto the enemy high ground. Have they even realised here, New Era? They're going to find out now. Out in the open is MCD down to half HP. Going to drop down on him. Kivitz is with MCD now, and Ade will go back to his high ground. But all the while, Ruler is getting surrounded. Arche has been left. The dive in from Ruler trades one. But now Ade from that high ground gets the kill on the support. And New Era, they just had no control of the flank at all.
Not their map, mate. Just not their map. It's incredible what Wei can accomplish when Maka doesn't head-to-head duel Dodo on Ego. Ruler back on the wrecking wheel. No touch for you as you're going to get counter-booped by the hazard. And that's just going to be an easy 1-1 scoreline now, right?
Yep, tied up 1-1. One their map, got themselves onto a comp that really feels like they're actually miles ahead on. Maybe a little bit of an assist from a Diva Hanzo attack for a while. But really looks actually very good for Wei and all of that. Now it's going to be New Era, who I guess are probably going to be pretty keen to maybe just send us back to send us to a flashpoint or something. Just more of a like a Kiri Lucio or Juno Lucio type hazard mirror.
Yeah, I think if they can bring it back to their comfort, there's a chance. GG, Dante, 1-1. All right, let's go back to not watching this series.
Back to pretending to work again.
Yeah, back to pretending to watch this series.
Never tell you, I used to work with a guy called Pritpal, and he had just had his second kid, so he was like zoinked out, right? Like no sleep, whatever, right? So he was at his computer, you know, clearly just pretending to work, but he was so just sleep deprived and a mess from, you know, staying up late with a baby and all of this. He was just sitting in front of his computer. His monitors weren't even on. Just sitting there in front of turned off monitors. And it was like, should we say something? And I was like, let him have this. He needs this. He needs this right now. Let him just sit there and stare into the darkness. he needs
I respect
it. Yeah.
Play marbles, by the way, Zav, if you even care.
Oh yeah, thank you, Bay4 for the prime.
Oh, big ups. But yeah, no idea why that hero exists, JK. I do think it was a controversial one for them to give him literally every single piece of kit in the universe. Like, nobody really knows why they decided to make a tank that can one-shot squishies,
wall,
has Mei wall, has wall climb, and not only does it have Mei wall, the Mei wall boops you and does damage. So it's like, I feel like it needs something more in its kit, to be honest, because it just doesn't do enough.
I'm being told by...
Wall is unreal. Yeah, I mean, the hero would not be broken without the wall, to be honest.
Well, the wall ends up enabling so many things, right? Because it's like it helps so many like combos in terms of securing kills. Also, it allows them to survive loads of situations. Well, without the wall, like, they're kind of similar to Doom, right? Where it's actually quite hard to survive some of these trips, you know, lots of ways to punish. But with the wall, they can counterplay and just live forever as well.
Yeah.
I'm being told it's actually more like lemonade for aid. Not Ade, but aid.
Well, I pronounce burner, so you can keep that feedback to yourself, buddy.
I'm told lemonade is a popular drink in Korea.
I'm going to start calling him AIDS.
We found a good middle ground here, I think.
Yeah, I think that works. You happy now? You've got 30 seconds to play, guys. If you want to play, 30 seconds.
Here's a balanced suggestion. What if his jump also provides anti-healing.
That would be good. If you hit the slash, that's really easy to hit. The enemy goes purple for a bit. Or maybe not even hit the slash. It's more like a jump pack damage thing. You
It's
know?
like his feet. His
he does
feet
a bit
are
of
just
damage when he
made.
yeah. When he lands, there's like a little Winston jump pack damage thing as well as the slash, and it purples you.
Yeah. And if he if he lands it, if someone gets antied, he gets like the Genji dash reset mechanic, so he can jump again.
Oh, homosexual. No, got away.
Oh.
The one that got away, and Willie's dead. Insane crash out from you, William. Well played.
All right, I'm gonna grab a drink. I imagine we'll have a bit since it is between maps in WDG, so I've probably got at least the better side of 15 minutes here.
Yeah, no, kick back.
Oh, back.
I think if you touch the wall, you should get feared and you're forced to run away. Yeah, they should actually rip off like World of Warcraft fear mechanics, and you just get like full CC'd, feared away. It's like the horrified mechanic though. So like instead of fear, where it gets broken by taking damage, it's like the one that can't be broken by damage. Exclamation mark, pizza cake homosexual. Pizza cake. I miss pizza cake. Back to pretending to watch. Team Liquid should be in cruise control here, but Chop Shop and Luke both are about to have their ults. So maybe a little fast tempo spawn fight when the enemy team has to touch the cart. Thoughts? There it is. They kill Squid. They do the fast tempo spawn fight when the enemy has to touch the cart. They get one. Knife's going to die, isn't he? Cried. He got the first one. Just a little greedy. He gets that kill on low ping. But Luke says Chop Shop. Is the 6v6 comeback real or is it just slop? Dude, I swear they're going to bring back 6v6. It's actually like, they just won't shut up about it, dude. That is an insane profile picture, Gian 3. Well won, mate. Oh, Chopper really could have carried the game here. Sees this slide, pops the clock, kills Tree. He's going to do that, I guess. Kills Vega. Works. Just works. Dies. He actually didn't really deliver on that clock, to be honest, but whatever. I think this is where Ryan Ruffle went actually nuclear. Blading a Tracer. Blades the Tracer. Squid and Riker. It's a 2v2 right now, yeah? It's a 2v2. Squid and Riker versus Knife and Tree. If Squid doesn't die, it's an unlosable situation. Squid pushes for the kill, gets it. If he plays slow, then Knife might get healed up from spawn from Vegas TP and kill him. So he pushes well. He pushes and kills Vega, who has no Suzu, while ignoring the guy behind him. That's GOAT. Nice one, Gian. And then the downpour from Riker kills Trey as well, and stops Trey from killing him. And now, yeah. Let's complete them out. And Squid is the GOAT, and my stream is buffering as they load in, so whenever Xavier gets back, it's going to be out of sync. That's nice. See that? That's what 200 Australian dollars a month gets you for internet. Feels fucking good, man. Love spending my money on internet. Is the clean feed just down? Is this not an internet issue? I feel like this is not an internet issue. Hello, not a trans pigeon. Potentially a heterosexual, not a cisgendered pigeon. They should just grow some balls and bring back Overwatch 1. Yeah, I feel like if they rolled the game back, it would be fine. This shit is so not online right now. Like 1,000,000% the clean feed is not online. Love having free internet. There's no way your internet is free. Oh, we're back. And the clean feed is exceptional quality to go with it. So that's nice. And what? Like, give me a break, dude. Give me a fucking break. What's up, fat cummies?
I'm back.
Okay, the clean feed just like went offline. So
I'm buffering. You on
yeah, it's offline.
back?
There's going to be a new link. Craig!
Oh.
Craig. New link,
Craig.
please. Wait, Craig is grey dot right now. No way.
Craig!
Can you check the sheet? You're the guy. You're the guy for that.
Checking for sheet.
There's no way. Okay, I'm actually going to watch the Japanese broadcast. That's actually where I'm at right now.
All right, I'm getting Japanese.
I never thought. Don't say that. But we're going to watch the Japanese broadcast. Is what we're going to do.
I'm on. Hopefully we're roughly in sync.
I haven't even started it, so
I'm on it right now. Japanese in the background. Hopefully they're as enthusiastic as their Korean counterparts. And it's actually New Era off to a pretty decent start here, but Surge is going to get caught on the retake. 1-for-1 trade though, Maka falls. No source of healing now as Peppy is up to his Sigma shenanigans again, but it's going to get nothing done here on this next fight either. And Esperanza going to be pushing for checkpoint now.
Yeah, no, just let's check the sync just to know how fucked it is. 801, 8,
Oh,
59,
it just works.
58. It just works. That's the beauty of Twitch. I don't know what you're talking about with Ange in the background. Sub or dub, I don't know what that means either, JK. But that's okay. Checkpoint immediately conceded by Wei though. New Era off to a wonderful start. I've got to admit, the Japanese stream has much more vibrant colors. Everything is just better in Japan. You know, like those memes with the soy jack and it's like normal thing and then thing Japan. I'm actually soy jacking right now because the Japanese stream just looks prettier. Anyway, Orbital Ray comes out from MCD and there is no support ult response from Wei. New Era still have that advantage. They are pushing it heavily. Ruler takes down Who Are You? Peppy. I mean, there's Peppy all over my hands right now as Wei, they completely collapsed with no ultimate response. They were not ready to kite that one out. We're 3 minutes into the map, folks. Where are the ultimates?
They're playing later today against Virtus Pro Max. Hey. Ray advantage for Maka coming back in this fight though, so should give them the tools to get themselves a foothold in this one here, Wade. But they're going to keep sticking to the Sigma right now. Flux in Peppy's hands. He's going to hit an early rock onto Search, and that just takes it down. Was that an Ajax Flux? Unbelievable from that rock here. Peppy will take him down, and that'll seal the deal alongside that Ray. Blade was thrown in by Dodo, got a whole lot of nothing right now. And it's going to be a late death for Dodo too.
Oh, goodness gracious. Down goes the Dodo. You hate to see it. But, Wei, they're finally pushing back, courtesy of Search. You said an Ajax Flux.
I meant
what do you mean?
Yeah.
Ah, right. Okay,
interchangeable
that
words, you know.
You've never seen Sig played on this map? Dude, Peppy is GOAT. Peppy is actually GOAT. He plays Sigma everywhere and just dominates on it. You should have watched him versus Crazy Raccoon, dude. He was actually farming. But, yeah. We got the Sigma GOAT. Like, you should watch Kaluge in this matchup, dude. He'd take over. Peppy pulls the Flux now. Looks like he's using this Flux to tactically get some card push, but he catches Dodo! And down he goes. Now he's... Oh my god! He rocks Search out of the sky. 180 rock. Double tap mid-air. Search goes down. Peppy, get your man who can do both. Oh, Peppy, Japan. You can't get any better than that, can you?
Oh, beautiful. Back-to-back rocks on Search, each one more stylish than the next. And now they respond with a cap of their own here, Wei, and it is looking good. Peppy gonna go take on this Sigma as well. This rock finally doesn't connect. But you look at this, he's harassing him from the other side. It's a pincer with a blade from the other hand, but Who Are You? He goes down, only a 1-for-1 trade. Peppy is going to regroup with the rest of his team here now. They did actually beat Blade for that as well, so not the greatest investment for 2 ults there, but Aid going to get that pick onto Dodo. Overclock out now, pushing in. Ruler is low on HP, has to try and get out of this one. Will be able to get out, but now they are pushing to challenge for lead. New Era, they have to go fast to try and deny this.
Oh, good play from Aids to pop that overclock and save the day from Lee Soo-min's outrageously shit beat that only caught him and Peps. Either way, MCD has invested the Ray now, and that has allowed New Era to get back into this one, but Peppy with another! He plays his life, he survives, takes down Dodo in fact, and now Wei are in the driver's seat. Aids manages to survive everything as well, and Wei have claimed the lead.
Claimed the lead, and I mean they gave up 90 meters pretty quick, but they hit back even harder. Ruler's going to make his way onto the Ramatra now, trying to counter out Peppy because this Sigma has given them all sorts of problems. But the danger isn't over for New Era yet. They are pushing into a Ray, they are pushing into a Flux, and they've not even got the B yet to respond with that. Difficult situation for New Era. Might have to rely on Archer to get a lot, but this Ray is already coming. They have just bulldozed this front line. Going to get a late kill onto Search here as well, and it's looking like a response with a full cap maybe. No trades, anything from Dodo? No. There's going to be a flux at spawn. The touch is so hard. Impossible, maybe.
Wei conceded 90 meters off rip, and they have full pushed Esperanza in like 3 minutes. Like, we can actually call this one a comeback, Xavier. Like, LL Cool J would approve of us calling this a comeback, because that is actually ridiculous. And we owe it all to Peppy and Aid. I'm actually, out of respect, I'm going to stop calling him Aids. But we owe it all to Peppy and Aid, because that was insane. We've got him on that Magic Johnson medicine, and now it's just Aid once again, because Peppy does it all. Aid, when he's down at a deficit, pulls the clock and turns the tide. They say that a rising tide raises all ships, and it is truly the case when Aid pulls the overclock as the tide rises all the way to the top. Enjoy watching from the pub, starry Tyler.
What better to watch at the pub than his? Unbelievable there, and we've seen this Sigma cause teams of all caliber problems, and Peppy just takes over there. And now as well, winning this map for Wei, what it means is they actually have the map 5 pick in their back pocket if they want to try and enable that Sigma again, because it really felt like they were not able to deal with that at all once it got going. Control now for new era in the draft, but they're going to need to try and get themselves back into this hazard mirror and keep Peppy away from that Sigma.
Jacobo says Peppy or Jigma. What is calling my... Oh, he says onion, but I can only assume he's drunk and meant to say opinion. Yeah, I think the Jaikaru Sigma toe-to-toe with Peppy, for sure. I could see the Jaikaru Sigma taking maps off Crazy Raccoon, but... What's Jigma? Jigma is Jaikaru Sigma, guys. Yeah, no, Honey Pack Peppy is just on another level right now. Actually insane at that hero.
Ah, this is a replay of the Rock as well. This is the tasty one.
Oh, you said it's a tasty one. Maybe that's why JK's talking about onions. Alright, now here comes Ade curing HIV. I meant to say Aid, right? Because I used to say Aid, and then I started saying Ade because of you.
Yeah, well, I thought it was Ade. And then...
You've ruined the way that I say Aid and Burner. Oh, Burner. Fuck.
I'm trying to say banana now as well. I'm trying to fix it, mate. I can solve it. I can make my lips do the right thing, I promise.
How do you, man, make meotes? Emotes. People in my chat. Castor. So, we, man, make meotes by add to 7tv.app. Making picture and then putting on 7tv.app. And then meotes can use in chat. You're a bit waved? Okay, I understand. What if God said, bite this onion? Well, then you'd be an Australian Prime Minister, JK.
Oh, wait.
Tony Abbott onion.
Oh, I've got a new clean feed link.
Kidding.
Kidding. Craigie's come up. Come up trumps.
Australian Prime Minister eating an onion with the skin on.
Did that happen?
Yeah, mate, it's on my stream right now.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Tony Abbott taking a bite out of a raw onion on TV for some reason.
What was the... What point was he trying to prove?
Look at him nodding. Like, yeah, yum. I miss Tony, mate. Wait, Tony Abbott, you're not saying anything. This was good too.
Of your reaction to
I don't want to
his
add that one.
explanation about what happened on the day in
Please.
the operation in which McKinney was killed.
I don't want to add that one.
How's that turning into a media circus?
Please.
Okay, well, tell me, what's the context, and if it's out of context,
What's
what is the context?
What's his
Australian
play
Prime
here?
Minister.
His counterplay is just... I'll just Dodo wall him to his face.
I've given you the response you deserve. Bob Catter on gay marriage. This is a good one. This is an all-timer. We're entitled to their sexual proclivities. This is a good one. This is an. What if there are some blossoms bloom?
You know, people are
seen this
entitled
one.
to
Sexual proclivities.
sexual proclivities. You know,
What if there are some
I mean,
blossoms bloom?
let there be 1,000 blossoms bloom. As far as I'm concerned. You know, but I ain't spending any time on it Because in the
No,
red
it's like
one,
here,
2-3 months,
geeked, you know? Geeked into skip forward 5 seconds.
The
Look
heel
at his
turn.
facial expression.
The heel turn is
Geeked,
unbelievable.
locked in. The way you can just skim through it and see the way he's thinking so positively about gay marriage. Bang! Every 3 months, somebody is torn to pieces by a crocodile in the Northern Territory. Insane. Like, fucking awesome.
Let's get to the real issues here.
Genuinely, let's get to fucking brass tacks right now. And let's play, speaking of brass tacks, let's at least collect some people for the next marbles race.
I thought you were going to make a coins joke with that brass tacks transition.
And in the spirit of watching Liquid's match but not actually watching it, I'm going to go get some water. Thanks, Pigeon Fodder. Another pigeon in the chat. What's with all the pigeons in my Twitch chat?
It's all the crumbs, mate. All the crumbs attracting the pigeons. Looks like a weeping angel. You're not wrong, actually. Yeah, we are, Juby. I think maybe we'll do one after this game and one right at the end. We got 2 left. Am I remembering right? If aid is aid, then who is aid? There's actually just multiple aids in the region. Why so many animathics? Because Craig just keeps giving us animathics. He's got an endless supply.
Give us in for search. Another double flexi angle.
Seems to be the play.
All right,
Yes,
let's start the race.
Taking
10-second
countdown. Or
countdown.
something.
Yeah. Does Search play Brig, or is he actually just a Lucio one trick?
I feel like I've only really seen him play Lucio. I guess he could, he could play Brig in the same way. Anyone in Overwatch can play Brig.
Yeah. Fair enough. I think I'm going to win. I believe in you, JK.
The JK ball.
I don't believe in this ball. What happened to Julian Bubbles? That game sound I hear?
Well, you know what they say about
Oh,
bubbles
I'm watching.
bursting.
Are you on the clean feed right
I'm on
now?
the clean feed, yeah.
I might actually look into that.
Oh, it's not Nambari, but it's a Paricio. A new era are going to ban the Diva. Follow-up ban on the Echo from Way. I can give you that. I've literally already sent it to you.
Discord? Oh wow, you're actually ahead of the curve on my laziness, and I still haven't reacted. Like,
honestly, all we need to do was check your messages, mate. That's all I
don't do that
all
when
I
I'm
ask.
streaming, man. it's so hard.
Wait, this is a conversation. I actually didn't even finish this conversation because this conversation started right as I went live. I was dealing with this.
Were we talking? Because I forgot too.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't you. This happened like right as I went live yesterday when I was like super tired, like locking in for EMEA in North America. Just get a message from a friend being like, "Have you considered swapping to Kick?" And I'm like,
It's like that fucking guy that Chrissy's mates with.
yeah.
Wait, is that Prophet? The P? Who's the P? TYP. I don't even know their faces, bro. Uh, 20. I might fuck with my quality real quick.
17,
Get it off
16,
15.
15,
Keep counting.
13, 12, 11, 10,
Flick a
9,
pause and we're synced.
8.
Flick a pause and we're synced.
Flicking the pause. Cranking the
Well
volume.
flickered. Let's give people one final teaser of the marbles outcome. Congratulations, Hogs. Goat.
Let's go. Grapple shot. It's Hanzo again from Archie as my quality goes into the bin. So no idea what the result of that grapple shot is, but it looks like everyone's fine. And why do they keep going for the Hanzo here? What's the logic?
I feel like New Era, they are so good at learning their lessons, which is why they start out on the Hanzo on a map that they got absolutely pumped, learn nothing, and then stick it again. And now Hanzo, a hero that is super average into Sigma, is something that they're stuck on for their first point defense. Fortunately, Archie, he's actually learned, like I was saying, from his mistakes, and he's actually decided to adapt within the scope of what his hero can do, rather than just blindly changing the hero. Don't blame the comp, blame the way you played it. Dodo takes down Lee Soo-min as Peppy staggers himself out horrifically. He has managed to secure a tick though. It could be significant deeper into the point. New era, it's going to be harder and harder for them to hold forward if ticks keep being conceded. You've only got 3 of those to play with, and now it's turned to 2.
I'm being told from Juby that in New Era's interview, Archie said his secret was playing Hanzo more than anyone, and MCD responded with, playing Hanzo more doesn't mean it's good. Which, reasonable response from MCD. One of his more reasonable responses. Lee Soo-min.
That's the acrid wit we've known to love MCD for, you know. That and his hate for China.
Trying to make their way through this choke right now, but who are you and Peppy have taken so much damage? Peppy has given up on the Sigma on this high ground favoured map and will be trying to play the Hazard instead, but doesn't get any value out of that. And they remain in complete control here, New Era. Archie just taking pot shots down main with this bow. Nothing connected just yet. Deflect has been forced for Who Are You, but comfortable so far, opening couple of minutes for New Era.
Yeah, I will say that the Winston defense here, a lot easier into a Sigma. It makes a lot of sense that Peppy has pivoted away from that, moved over to the Hazard now. Much more sensible. Who Are You finds the kill into Archie though. Hanzo matches up so poorly into Genji, and when you're going up against a hard Genji one-trick, you do have to question what's going on there. I'm somehow hearing your keyboard sounds. Have you turned off noise suppression for the first time ever on Discord? What the fuck was that? I've never heard you type before.
I think my mic was just a little bit lower than it should be. I was typing to Craig, because I think the audio is slightly out of sync. That's Spotify to bees.
Ah, well, because I'm like stupid and old and not really paying attention, I didn't even clock that, but now I can't unsee it. So thanks for letting me know.
Well, it's a sound, so you probably can unsee it. Fearful doesn't have the primal yet and is in a whole spot of bother, goes down on 98% as his Ray comes out, and that should seal the first point for him. Disaster for Fearful there. Wanted to go in, get the primal as they trade the ults on point, but doesn't get it. Nade from MCD catches anyone. Archie's going to go for one final attempt for a trade, doesn't get it, and Way are off the mark.
We're off to the races. Way, they've secured first point. All they had to do was get off Sigma for attack first for Rizzo into Winston Ana. But, look, I mean, I'm just saying hero names, but I feel like for some people that might feel significant. Anyhow, Way, they're jockeying for space up on the high ground. You can see Peppy wants to hold on, but he's not going to overcommit to it. They're just going to keep on pushing the cart through the free push zone and then go for a big ult fight here as the car gets a bit closer to the corner. They've got the blade and there's no defensive ult online. Peppy's got that downpour as well. Could help snare up some of these backliners. Fearful has jumped deep on the Winston, but it looks like he's secured not much of anything as of yet. He's going for someone other than Lee Soo-min. Pops the primal, dragon through the wall, but no kill conversion. What are we primaling?
The beat saves everyone, and now the sleep actually saves Archie, turns around, executes Who Are You on that one. Not out of the woods quite yet. New Era can buy time for Fearful to come back to the fight right now. Dodo is in awfully deep, though, has to dash back. They've lost Peppy on the ground during all of this, so again, despite a poor primal, New Era find a way to stabilize.
Goodness. I mean, I really thought that was an unwinnable situation for New Era. They pitched so many ultimates up against the wall. Way still had a huge bank, but apparently if Who Are You is dead, you just give up on the fight. You don't even try to keep it going. Nothing but respect for that one there. Anyhow, back up from New Era. They're happy to just play the high ground. They've got the Nano Boost online now. They could Nano Blade, they could Nano Winston. As long as they don't put Nano in that useless fucking Hanzo, everything should be just fine for them. Nano goes on to the Genji. They want the Nano Blade minus the Blade part, and Dodo, he's good for one. Maybe gets a second one here on the Sojin. Downpour was invested by Peppy as well, so suddenly things are not looking so good for Way. That downpour was important for their snowball. And New Era, they are in complete control with a very strong high ground position.
Looking really nice for him. They found that stability. They have the blade for this next fight as well. And Maka doesn't quite have the raid to sort of counter it out. Lee Soo-min will be making their way over to the brig. Early blade from Dodo. They caught Maka in this before that raid can get charged up. Now all over the back line. Will die for this one, Dodo, but sets up 4 kills for his team. So that is more than enough. And Peppy will even get staggered out a little bit here. Probably just has to take a leap off the map. Can he get out from here? Does he have the rollout? Does he have the distance? I think he does, actually. So he'll be fine. But once again, repelled New Era. Or repelled by New Era.
Actually cried at those messages that your friend sent to me, by the way. There are actual tears streaming down my face. Holy fuck. Anyway, that's just absolutely awesome. Blade pulled by Who Are You. He will take down Archie, but apparently when Who Are You steps into this zone of the map, he is instantly swept up by MCD every single time without fail. 70% of the time, it just works every single time. The trades have come through for New Era though, so it doesn't really matter that Wei secured those kills, because New Era, their spawn is so much closer, they are going to get a chance at a recontest here. Dodo continues to play his life, Kivas has TP'd out, and it's just such a tough position for Wei to be in. If they can get that card a little bit further, they can really leverage an advantage with the Orbital Ray, but from back here, it's so kiteable.
They're kiting it right now. Deflect forced out by Dodo. They're all taking a step back, but Dodo is caught by Pepe actually. And Aid, he's gotten so deep with this. Great pick onto Kibbies right now. And Fearful, he has Primal, but he died before he gets a chance to use it. And Aid with the overclock finisher. And all of a sudden, similar story to first point, it looks also comfortable for New Era. And then it just all falls apart as quickly as it can. And now, Wei find themselves on what felt like at multiple times an unlikely third point.
Such a sloppy fight for New Era. Really, that Ray was an easy one. A freebie to kite it out. But Dodo gets caught. The dash back, the deflect. Not sure what cooldown was wasted there, but something went wrong. Because really, they could have repushed. Aid taken down by Fearful. Good jump and bubble there. But already, I mean, look, the damage is done. We're on third point. There's more time for Wei to charge up these ults. Once Lee Soo-min has that rally, they're going to be able to push through top right, scrap it out. Fearful gets another trade onto Marker. So again, New Era, they're in control right now, but you've got to watch out for this ult fight, because top left or top right, I mean, look, it depends on whether we're talking stage left or, you know, just plain old left. But either way, from the attacker's perspective, if they push right top with the rally right now, it's a good thing. That's it.
All right, Fearful in now.
Port and starboard, you combined the two, no?
Look, I'm not a sailor, as you might have been able to figure out over the years. Nano comes in from Fearful right now. One shot onto Age right there. He is going to fall, and now shouldn't need to invest for Primal. Nade comes in as well. They can keep looking for a little bit more right now, looking for any more stagger kills into the final 30 seconds here. So stagger kills will be annoying, make this touch even harder for Wei. They have support ults and downpour, and even maybe a Nano Blade if they can get to it to do it, but out of time right now.
Out of time, but I mean, look, this is going to be so dicey because you can see New Era are posturing to fight in spawn. They know the way off to touch. The thing is, the card is so close. A spawn fight is really awkward here, to be perfectly honest. It's so close. Lee Soo-min, he bashes back, then pops the rally, so already not getting massive rally value. And Fearful straight onto Marcus. Sleep is missed. Might be able to secure a kill onto Lee Soo-min as well. Pepe, he held on to that downpour for so long. Wasn't able to counter out much of anything. He's good for 2, but he's not going to be good for enough of them. Even with this close spawn, New Era should be able to clean up whoever comes in to touch the cart. Tracer blinks in, falls to Kivas' headshot, not able to recall, and nobody's left to touch. Cart's gonna stall here at the beginning of third.
Yeah, it's not a great push really on, not really a great push at all. Really, should be winnable now for New Era. Especially when you get to some of these big ult combos. We talk about the Nano over Primal coming in if they get that. But have to say, I think this is looking pretty good for New Era. Happy with that hold. And I imagine they'll keep running the Winston here on the offense. Thank you, Volley for the prime as well.
Oh well, I guess we'll never know. What is it? I'm trying to find this react. There it is.
You okay? What are you looking for?
It's just. I was trying to react to the picture of everyone ~Saudiing homosexual with a Saudi flag, but it's like a flag high from KSA or something. I'm not sure. I had to scroll through the flag list until I saw the big green wall. Anyhow, look at this pivot. Way on the defense. I mean, look, I think that this comp on defense has way more legs. Yeah, like wait a second. Yeah, no, it can happen. These things can happen. It's a possibility. These things can happen. But really, the Sigma on the defense significantly easier to play. When you control the high grounds, you can block so much of the map. You can really have your way with the enemy team. I've done it again. The thing is,
it's so easy to slip into.
Yeah, these primal turns, these nano blade turns, they're all going to be so deadly for the backline. Lee Soo-min, he's trying to adjust by swapping over to the Zen. But Ana Zen is an obscenely squishy backline. So if New Era can work their way in, if they can go a fast comp with a Lucio, with a Juno, it could just be the end of days for Wei before they can even get their hold solidified.
Now, coming in, looking for just a soft engage Fearful to begin with. Dodo's going to snake his way into the back, actually. Try and connect with that backline immediately. Just more interested in the Tracer for now. Another jump onto the high ground for Fearful, and Dodo is behind right now. Will be looking for that trade opportunity. Peppy is taking a back step, but Dodo's just going to commit to it right now. Doesn't get the kill. Aid was 1 HP, but they get away with it. And now they can stabilize, but no. Lee Soo-min, we talked about how squishy this backline is, and Fearful finds the trade. And once you take down half of this backline, the other side becomes even squishier. MCD's going to fall as well, and a trade coming out, but the trades will favor the attackers here. Aid is looking to have some kind of response, but he's just stuck in the mix here, going to dynamite himself in the end. And New Era, they crack this one on the first time of asking.
It really is just too greedy of a version of this Sigma comp. Ana Zen on first point, so dated, so many counters. New Era, they didn't even need to play a speed hero. They didn't need a Lucio, no Juno, nothing of the sort. Lee Soo-min, just 34% of their ult and a dream. And that's going to be the cap conceded straight away. Asking the world of Peppy here. We know he's the GOAT of Sigma. Oh my god, where are you, Marker? So far forward, nearly getting themselves taken down. But it's Marker that lives, but Lee Soo-min falls once again.
For his sins. They do trade Fearful back at least, but they might cost him everything because Dodo is still going. He's in really deep. We'll be able to dash back to safety, and it'll just be free cart push. Who are you is still behind on the high ground here. Trying to play onto Kiviz, but Kiviz is forced for recall. Who are you might die even later here. A disaster if he staggers this late. And you can see Dodo looking to try and hunt him down in these side rooms right now, but can't find the kill.
No kill conversion. Looks like Huayu is going to maintain over on the side. Peppy hits the rock onto Fearful, hits the counter. The Suzu somehow doesn't cancel out that flux. TP away is good from Kivas as well. Well played, all things considered. Dodo catches Aid in the mix. Lee Soo-min in a little bit of trouble. Still doesn't have... Dodo decided to unbind his right and left click for that final exchange. But, I mean, Wei... They've kind of held on. It's going to be a bit dicey, though. Fearful really close to the Primal Rage. Might be able to go backline again.
Defensive ults are up for Wei, and that'll be the saving grace. Transcendence and Nano can both be used. So generally, when you see an Ana Zen played, it's a defensive Nano that comes out as well. Will be forced off a high ground now, Lee Soo-min, but will rotate straight back up there. But Kivi's with the ding takes down Aid. Now an opening for them to go. It's a Nano onto Who Are You to try and get trades of his own. They're desperately trying to peel Aid, and Who Are You gets nothing with this Nano turn as well. Fearful is sleeping in the backline right now, and Lee Soo-min still has Transcendence. But Wei, they're on the ropes right now. They need to try and buy time for their respawns because this Nano turn is coming up fast for MCD. Nano Blade. Nano Blade comes out,
Nano Blade
catches two of them. That should just be it, right? Sorry. They've lost Fearful. Wait, Dodo just dashes and he has no respect for this. Dodo has no respect for his own life, goes flying straight into that one and just gets deleted. And never mind, there is a way back for him, and they managed to stabilize in another unlikely situation.
Okay, I've discovered that you actually cannot immune the lift part of a flux with Suzu. So that's what 4 years of Watch League coaching will get you. Thank you, Squid and Sile, for confirming that. Kivas on the advance for a briefest of moments. It seemed like he didn't have hands, but no, he's got them in the end. Ade falls. No support ultimates online for Wei. Going to be so difficult to touch. Getting even harder now as there's a Kitsune rush in main, which Fearful can just blast through. Peppy coming out onto the touch. 2 kills for New Era though, and that's just the end of days for Wei. Backs to the wall. 4 minutes on the clock. Get the fuck off Zen, Lee Soo-min.
Remember, the push was really short on third point here for Wei, so they don't have a lot of distance to work with at all. They've got the flux, they've got the pulse, but they've got the Nano, the tools to stabilize with, but backline, a little bit less squishy now with the Brig from Lee Soo-min, but they've got so much to do. 4 minutes to hold, and they have to rush even to contest this initial point. Archie onto the high ground with a full rail right now, looking for an opportunity. Nade connects him to Lee Soo-min, forces him back. Peppy is now coming to clear that out, but a bubble onto him forces his Matrix out. Peppy still has shield, and he can keep Archie contained for now, but at a certain point, someone's got to contest this point. 2 meters left on it. They dive in. Maka is dealing with the Genji behind. Is going to miss the sleep. Big trouble. Is he going to get this Nano out before he dies? The Pat's coming through from Lee Soo-min. Maka dies with Nano. It's all falling apart. Peppy has anchored point, but his backline is dead. Desperate Rock comes out. Pulse bomb trade from Who Are You, but Peppy's now got to do it all himself.
Peppy's good for it, mate. We know this man is good for it. Who Are You scrapping it out inside? He takes down Dodo. Peppy is completely healthy. And, I mean, it's time for our first weather the storm of the day, mate. Wei, they weather the storm. They hold on. Maka's got the Nano boost online now for the next fight. Lee Soo-min has finally had some fucking sense and swapped to Brigitte instead of Zenyatta. Instead of being a free death, you can actually help counter the dives. So that is good. And Wei... They're in it with a chance, but it's going to be a
Nano.
very difficult fight coming up. So many ults online. Nano already invested.
Defensive Nano out onto Lee Min, but Fearful has for Primal to keep going. As long as he finds value with this, it will be good. Primal's going to be popped now. Sojin locked up. Sleep is good. Will get woken up, though. Now still looking for it, but Fearful juggling, struggling to get the juggle going. RJ, though, not struggling at all. 2 kills for him immediately, and it's the players on point. So New Era, they tap it in, and they send us to map 5.
That guy gets subbed in to play Winston, by the way. That guy gets subbed in to play Winston. Like,
That's his full-time job.
the guy is the
Full-time
Winston specialist. And, yeah.
Well, he certainly
good to
puts
see
the
Kivas wearing
special specialist.
Good to see Kivas wearing a mask to protect us all from COVID-19 coronavirus disease. From J. Karu.
Better late
Well
than never,
said,
right?
mate. Well said. Yeah, nah. Stop the spread. I know why you're laughing. There's nothing funny about that.
I was laughing at something else. Just
enough.
messaging my friend again.
Mate, DM me to... You know that guy specs like half of our scrims?
Yeah, I mean, he's always
So
about.
awesome. Yeah, he's got nothing to do, so. I thought Unter would be more of a slop the steal guy than a stop the spread. Oh, stop the steal. You said stop the steal, not slop, but I just read that incorrectly.
Freudian slip there, Kana. We know where your mind is.
Nothing funny about people dying of long COVID at CommanderX from J. Karu.
I've actually, the only person with long COVID I know is Chris, and he is, I mean, he's still coughing to this day, but he's fine.
Actually does have long COVID, doesn't he?
He actually, he's just had this cough basically the entire time I've known him.
Aid gave me AIDS. I mean, that's on you. Get some marbles going between the maps for real. Eric the Duck, please say less. I've got long penis. Good for you, JK. Lucky you.
J.
Anyone
Karu's
wanna
still
play?
alive? Yeah, alive and well. Well, at least one of those things.
He's definitely not well. He's alive. Yeah, J. Karu is one of the most unwell people I have ever laid eyes upon. But he's alive for sure. Alright.
Alright, get my play in.
Get your play in. I'll get my pretending to watch the Team Liquid match in. Still going. Like, can they just fucking lose? I know they get held on second. Like, hurry up. Didn't even watch map 1.
You started on Lombardi.
I watched like a little bit of Samoa Beach and thought, fuck it, that'll do. Hello, Oren. Head coach, by the way. Only coach. I had a quick discussion before I went live with my team in the team chat, and I said, you guys got the draft tomorrow? Because I was thinking BAP map 1, and they were like, yeah, right, sure. I'll call it a day. You missed the Moira? No. Of course I watched Ryan play Moira. Nothing I say on this stream is true. Like...
People are always so uppity about that. There's not 100% accuracy on this Coast stream.
It's like, but I'm sitting here just like talking shit over this fucking VOD that I'm obviously not watching. It's like, yeah, this is 100% of the prep that is going into tomorrow's match, guys. Like, for sure. Jesus. What do you think happens in all the hours that I'm not online? Jerking off. Is the obvious answer.
Yeah, but at least then you've got the VODs on the second monitor still where you're jerking off.
Chopper just has slide this whole time, by the way.
He's just shooting stuff.
Just,
is this for one where like him and Squid are just
there's
like
a Ray
untouched?
over here. Where's Squid's Ray? Oh, he's in Squid's Ray, so maybe that's what. Wait, the fuck is Squid's Ray? It's on cart. There's a Squid Ray on cart, which he is not in. There's a downpour on him, and he's going to go with neither. Oh, the Marbles race is on. It's like a Kappa. Who's winning? 9-ball Overwatch and whoever that is. Egbert. No, that's
Good on you,
Kappa.
Bert.
Colorhex is winning. Go on, Kelsey! Please continue trying to finish homosexual in the chat. Wait, Kelsey actually just blitzed the hardest part as well. If he can get some momentum here, useless. Absolutely fucking useless, Kelsey, as per usual. Formaldabomb is losing to me, but I'm hitting the rumble strips too hard. And I don't
Rumble
win.
strips.
So, Formidabomb, fuck you, guy with a nice profile picture. Because it was close. Yeah, exclamation mark, love and cherish homosexual, please. I'm still watching from the pub, lol. Message of the night, Ryan. You'll get him next time, Unter? Thanks, Oren. Please never post a selfie in the uncoachable Q&A again.
I thought the glow up was good, no?
It was a good glow up, but I don't want that. Like, it's not like a pay us $10 a month or whatever the price is for a rate my picks section.
Should we start doing that? You know, those like shorts you
$30
see where
tier.
it's like...
So Chop Chop just threw this, right? Like he just actually just stands still on the high ground, gets dashed on, gets downpoured on, refuses to fucking elaborate, and doesn't do shit.
Just tanks it, you know? Sometimes you just gotta take it on the chin in these situations.
He's a hits game player. Like, what can you do? If he wasn't standing still, not sliding, he'd be sliding into a wall or sliding in an arc to get a better angle and dying.
It's possibly the lesser of all the evils.
In like none of these situations is he using WAS and D to walk away from the enemy before they're in dash range of him, so he can save it for a rainy day. He's
Can
dead
you
again
only
as
play
well.
these maps? What do you mean by these maps? We're talking marbles maps? Are we talking Overwatch maps? I'm lost in the question.
Being lost in the question.
Alright, Milgaro is back in.
Oh, I missed him. No Peppy?
Return of a brother.
Wait, whose brother is he?
Aid.
Oh. Wait, are they on the same team or are they on opposite
Same
teams
team.
here?
Yeah. Bit of brotherly love
Okay.
going on in that team.
Two brothers. Chrysler says new race. Or homosexual says that with a Chrysler, actually. Go next race, please. Fine.
Like when you switch
Aiden
views,
Bilgaro
there's,
are brothers.
there's like a fixed map pool, St. Lucas, that I can pick from.
Team Liquid are getting close to those support odds. Oh god, there's still 3 minutes on this VOD! Clock trade.
Hold on, I'm playing.
Why did Tree shift off the high ground? Oh, it's a clock, right? I thought it was a clock trade. It's just one clock. Of course he shifted off the high ground. Oh, flex DPS movement, dude. Goat.
Oh yeah, I just remember this.
Ah, it's so good.
Actually sends him for a fucking... Sends him for
it's
one
alright,
with
because
that.
RuPaul died without taking a single lick of damage. Where'd Julian Bubbles go in this? They walk out the
Go
choke.
over the top.
Julian Bubbles is like... Where the fuck is he? I can't even see him on my screen, dude. He's walking over the top now. He's going over the top. Is he just going to go over the top and just one-shot Rupee? Yeah, he just flies in the back and hits it from the back, takes down RuPaul. That's so good. Almost C9, but nah, all good. That's actually so good play from Julian Bubble. The overclock doesn't find much value, and then Julian Bubble's just there to secure the kill. So
It's just a classic, you know what I mean? Like, you know where they're going to have to try and take a back step, where they're going to try and DP, and Riker's right there, ready for it.
Yeah. Milgara's in. They sub out fucking what's
Peppers.
his name? They sub. No, sorry. Milgara's in. They ban Wheel from map 5.
Where are we? We're Saravasa as well, right? Yeah. So
Yeah, good map for it. Chop kills RuPaul again. Jesus, what's happening here? Feels like a fairly reasonable orbital ray, but I guess maybe not a reasonable orbital ray when the whole enemy team is there on that high ground. I don't know. Feels like a little. Maybe they could have done something other than swing into the ray, to be honest. You know, like big torps, but little whiskey.
yeah, they've removed Clash from the pool in OWCS already. Not a trans.
They're removing it from ranked, mate.
Yeah, it was like the inverse question. They were like asking, since they're removing it from ranked, is that going to affect OWCS as well? And I was like, they've already killed it in OWCS.
Until you scare me. Why do you say that, Oren? And Squid kills everyone again. Many such cases. The last hideous Juno. Okay, a minute 20 until I'm finally free of this series, and I have to live it tomorrow instead. Ruler's AFK. Map 5 and Ruler is AFK. Please start the marbles. Keep dreaming, Sile. You're gonna get a post-game marbles.
Wait, are you ahead of me?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good.
0. Do not come.
All right, Saravasa, for all the marbles here, it's going to be a Hazard Mirror. No surprises there. Genji Sojin versus Genji Sojin. This has actually been one of the better looks, I think, for New Era throughout it. But Way have also shown their own chops on this comp. All going to come down to this. Starting on the outside right now, New Era. Trying to make their way in. Dodo's getting himself behind Milgara. Will be forced to dash out. Just about gets out of his life. And Ruler has to disengage as well. Point pressure for Way right now as they have control of the choke.
No Fahad 15A, I'm afraid you did not win last marbles round, but you can play again next time. Thoughts on Yubi? Alright, early pick onto Dodo from Milgaru, but just as quickly, both DPS are traded out from New Era. Milgaru is good for a second one onto MCD, but Marker is taken down by Ruler. So even though Way are going to secure the cap, New Era are going to bust right back into this one and take it right back off them.
Nicely done from them in the end. Only 10% conceded, and now they're in control of this. No ults to speak of really for this next fight. Dodo is a little bit behind on Blade, but it'll be a while before Nose ones anyway. So now New Era get the chance to start on the high ground, start and control a point, and it's Way you have to try and attempt the difficult retake. Wall off onto the Genji right now, trying to pressure back to a Yi. Deflect has been burnt, so now slow down his movement forward. Now they're trying to turn their attention onto Milgaru, but he hits okay actually. A just walked all the way up here, and Archie's really low as he slides out. Torpedoes from Maka to chase down that one. Now player advantage, and Age is pushing for more. He goes right into him. He does die for it, but Milgaru's good for the trade, and the damage has been done. Wade just kind of bully their way back into this point a little bit too easily, honestly, and it'll be a quick retake for them as well.
Yeah, I mean, this is scary for New Era. This is the matchup where who are you? You know, he can probably carry the hardest on the Genji, the pure mirror matchup. Cannot actually remember who won map 1, to be perfectly honest with you. I feel like it was actually New Era that won the mirror in the end, but Way were playing a little bit of alternative stuff too, a little bit of Wrecking Wheel and whatnot. I think this matchup for Way is quite good. Milgaru and Ruler both solid on the hazards. You can see now that Way are in control. Milgaru, a little bit ahead on that downpour. And no supports online, support ults online for either side. So Milgaru, he's about to have that downpour now. New Era, they should really take it slow. Wait until they've got MCD's race. Step up to the point with that. But look at this Milgaru. He's gotten aggressive, taken a hell of a lot of damage, and he will be forced back ever so slightly. Now MCD's got the Ray online, and it's time for the point step.
Time to walk up right now. They have this advantage for a little bit longer. Milgaru's going to send out the downpour, catches a couple of them there. Can they convert the kills? Defensive wall, defensive Ray comes out, keeps MCD safe for now. Maka is still 14% away from this Ray, and Archie finds the crucial opening pick right now. They are pushing forward. They get themselves to this point. Lee Sumin is going to respond with B, but it's too late because Who Are You has got one shot before that comes out. Downpour from Ruler does lock up Maka in the back, I think there. Will finish that kill off. And New Era, good for the retake. Not out his first point yet.
I was trying to sing the praises of how this could be a good matchup for Way, but I did forget that we have Lee Sumin on Lucio, and Lee Sumin is the letdown Lucio. 3 versus 5 beat, completely lost fight, and he pisses his ult away. I thought we'd seen enough piss today. Archie taking the piss now with a completely blind overclock. He sees nobody on his screen, pops the clock, and hits 0 damage. Dodo manages to take down Lee Sumin, but Addy comes back in from the side and actually kills Archie. It's Aid. So it's a 4 versus 4 right now. Search's beat was popped in the chaos. New Era, they are scrambling. They are split. Everyone is all over the map right now.
Dodo has the blade, but he has to regroup with team first. Maka's going to drop this Ray on point, and New Era, they have to give a bit of space, but Ruler doesn't have a chance. Dodo's going to go for the blade. Clutch comes flying in. Search is going to cop a slash all the way through. Dodo's going to get completely shut down, and all the attempts at Clutch are for naught right now from New Era, and Way will win first point eventually.
Oh, wait, they had to scrap it out, work through, let down Lee Soo-min's horrific ultimate, but Archie actually wanted to trade aggro there. Everyone buy Dollar Orange right now. Buy Dollar Orange. If you hear anything about this coin being worthless, it is simply FUD. Anyhow, we have essentially reset the old situation, but Milgaru, he's closing on a downpour. If he charges that one up, all of New Era are currently in a very tight choke. So Wei, they might be wise to step back to the point, go with their downpour once they've got it. Wall missed from Ruler as well. Oh, Rail nearly takes off Aid's head, but it's not enough. And Wei, they don't even want to fight for point. They're going to push deeper.
No, they just want to keep scrapping right now. Who he is going to get top back up. Wall is good catch onto Aid here. Tries to get himself out of dodge. Pocket coming through from Maka. Keeps himself alive for now. Now, Milgaru comes out with the downpour. Dodged by Ruler right now. Don't think it's got anything. And Wei are going to get the kills regardless, though, actually. Maybe it did get someone. I think it got Search. And now, should be able to finish off this Genji. Archie gets for a single trade, but it's going to be a late death. Surely Archie can't get out here. Optimistically trying to fight for another pick, but it will fall. And Wei get the first cap on his second point, too.
Ah, goodness. I mean, I thought Wei might have been throwing, to be honest, when they would continue to fight forward, not battling for the point, when they had that free positioning to cap it, when they had that advantage of the downpour. But if it works, it works. Now, we got Wei holding relatively forward, poking up a little bit. We might see them try to kite out. They might need to, because right now, New Era has a bunch of ultimates. But no, it's actually Milgaru catching Archie first off. So the ult advantage means nothing if you go down in the neutral before Q is pressed. And suddenly, New Era in a dreadful position. They've wasted their Ray. Search is staggered. MCD might be even more staggered, to be honest. Oh god, the staggers are atrocious. 70% and counting. Dodo and Search still on respawn. Wait, no, they're out for blood. They're pushing all the way forward into the spawn.
Oh, Rayo is going to finish off MCD right now. He will be able to stabilize, but they have to rush this touch. New Era, they have to go fast. They only have the downpour with which to do it. Double support up for Wei as they push in, and here comes the Ray from Mac, and his touch has just got a whole lot harder. Search is going to try and go through, but not a hope in hell of that one. Player advantage still for Wei as they turn their attention back to point. All eyes on Dodo now. Come back to deal with that. Dodo's going to dash for the mini, can't even make it, and Wei take a commanding lead here on Saravasa.
Goodness. 2-0 lead for Wei, and every ult under the sun for the next fight. This is going to be so tough for New Era. They've pissed away their downpour. They've pissed away their orbital ray. They absolutely pissed away their first overclock. It's really mostly a deficit of the ult fight right now for New Era. They're really struggling in that regard. And Wei, with such a huge advantage and point positioning first off, again, they've got every advantage they could possibly ask for right now. Looks like New Era, they might be looking for a flank. Archie's going around the side, throws down the snare, pops the clock. Beat in response from Lee Soo-min. Very standard Lee Soo-min beat. Two players affected by that. This guy's a fucking robot.
Oh, absolute disaster. I mean, it counters out the overclock just about. Now beat push advantage for Search coming back in. Now downpour is good, though. Dodo has been caught. It's a 1-for-1 trade only, so all to play for still. Who are you has blade in hand if New Era overstep right now. He's turned his attention onto the flank in Sojin. Slide has been used. This should be an easy kill. 1/2/3/. All right, maybe not an easy kill, but a kill nonetheless. Who are you going to dash back to point right now? Turn his attention to Ruler. Player advantage in the hands of Wei. They are surrounding Ruler right now, and this will force him to take a back step. They are keen to chase this right now, but supports are here with New Era, forcing them all back. Dodo is low and will fall. No chance to turn with that blade. MCD dies just before Ray. All the cleanup goes for Wei, and it has been one-way traffic on Saravasa.
Big feeling.
All the cleanup kills come for them now, and New Era on the absolute ropes in this series. They've done so well to push it to map 5. They were underdogs coming in, but this Saravasa seems a step too far. Maka is going to have the Wraith in his next fight to mirror MCD's, but Dodo has that blade, so the combo should be too much from New Era as long as Dodo can find good connections with this blade. Wei are going to try and hold forward, make it tricky for him here. There we go. Ray comes out, and Archie's going to die super early. They've got eyes on the sky and Dodo as well.
Oh, no.
Really hard to blade. He's going to go for it. Ambitious. He just gets shut down. Nowhere near his own Ray Dodo, and it is falling apart for New Era right now.
New Era really paying the price for their ambition right now. Dodo just dashed out of spawn and killed himself again. Get out of town. Different respawn wave. Incredibly staggered touch. Now that there's no tracer for Dodo, Archie's gone Sombra out of spawn just to go for the touch. Complete mess. Look at Milgaru's position. Where are we going? What the fuck are we doing right now? What is happening?
The scenic
We're supposed to make their touch harder, not just jerk off on first point. But there is no touch anyway, and this series is just over. Perfect play from Milgaru, as I was saying, to confuse the enemy team.
What a bizarre ending to what was actually just a dogfight of a series the entire way. So,
Yeah, someone make that link.
way on top. They secure the win. Now, I think people expected them to get, but had to go all the way to map 5 for it too. Do get it over the line. And now, the real showpiece of the weekend. Falcons against Zeta Division next.
Sile, please sort out your sound now. Bro, it's not my sound, it's the clean feed sound. So it's like, it's what we call not my job.
Yes.
I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, I've messaged Craig. I'm not currently in the state of receiving a message in response though.
Stop it, Ryan. Alright, I need to finish this series. 59 seconds, guys, to start this race of marbles. I'm gonna finish. We're a minute off. Exclamation mark finish, liquid. Exclamation mark finish, liquid to get off this fucking series for the slop. Okay. How did they win that? Tree clocked. J-Bob's already had the kill. Why Tree clock? He clocked out of the choke. It's just the start of the 5v5. He clocks. Knife gets diffed. Squid diffs Tree. Squid's the GOAT. Squid's just the best player to ever live. Last fight. It's Blade. It's Clock. It's almost a Ray. There's absolutely nothing for Liquid except for a Blade. Rail on the choke. Dash up to the high ground. Pull the clock. Sees nothing. Gets slashed. Actually, just the most underwhelming clock in the entire world. Thank you, Chopper. Pull the blade from Rocket. Oh no, it's pull the blade from Knife. Rocket is blading as well off screen. He's taking down Vega. He's probably going to kill RuPaul as well because he looked really low. Squid is being blade. Why did he not go for the Juno? What? Did he have no double jump? Is that not possible? Can he not? Okay. Did Knife not troll this? Did Knife not troll this? Could he not kill you here?
He has it, no? Just dash and slash. He's like,
he's got it, right? He has dash and slash. He deflected.
Yeah, it is.
I literally told my team I'm dead as soon as Knife pulled the blade. Yeah, he definitely could have killed you. He definitely could have just... he literally, like, if he didn't deflect, he could have slash dashed, but